Walking around with all that. You're way too keen, this ain't a kid's show. So glad I got a call back. Since I'm your Nick at Night, be my Laura Winslow. Ooh, happy to try what you need.
Your world, I love to live in it.
Ooh, I love the ride when you're free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, do you like it like that? We'll see. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, then I like it like that. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Ain't no shame in your game, baby. Sometimes everybody needs a change of the scenery. Don't be afraid of your brain when you come to your senses. You'll be grateful that you came to me. Ooh, handcuffs on me, don't be loose.
Your world, I love to live in it.
Ooh, my lips seal them tight just for you to be yourself. Do you like it like that? Oh, do you like it like that? We'll see. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, then I like it like that. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Could we get down, down to down? Could we get down?
Could we, baby?
Could we get down to down to down? Could we get down?
I know you want to.
Could we get down? Could we get down? Baby, could we get down to down to down? Could we get
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain. Listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, won't you bed, walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start. What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, won't you bet I'll try through and shoot right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I love you from the start.
All right. Okay. I mean, the volume's low. All right, here it goes. Hello, 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 all. Hello, hello. Hi. It's cracking. What's going on? I forget people don't read. Give me a second. I gotta alter something because I realize people don't read. There you go. There we go. I put literally every feasible instruction you possibly could need if you want to argue. That I've made it as simple and as easy as possible for you to figure out how to join. Until then, I will now talk to you. Now then, you want to talk about the ID age verification? Sounds important. This was never about protecting kids. That would have been cool if this was what the stream was about, but the stream is about me arguing with people. That's all I want to do is argue with people. That's it. I just want to argue with people. I don't want to do anything else. My deepest secret? I don't think I have any secrets. You're not in chat. Just point Discord. I told you to go to waiting room. You go to waiting room. Read the instructions on the screen. You got anything you'd like to argue? I'd like you to pay attention to what's on the screen. I'm arguing the opposite of whatever you want. I don't give a damn what you choose. Go to waiting room and wait. I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes. I don't want to argue with you. You seem like a chill guy. Man, you don't know me that well. Hold on. Let me get the timer up. It's just 5-minute arguments. That's it. Whatever you decide, I'm going to do the opposite of whatever that is, no matter what it is. Let me go to my timer. We got 2 people, got 3 people. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me put my timer up. Hold on. One memento, por favor. Let me go to window capture. There we go. One moment. All you get is 5 minutes. Oh, that's window capture too. Hold, please. We'll get you. We will get you. Trust and believe we'll get you. I will explain the rules upon someone joining, and it will just keep going down the rabbit hole as more people join. So I'll ooh shit first. So I'll move you to my channel. Move to hello. Hello. Maybe I don't have the volume correctly synced. Hold on. I might not have the volume correctly synced. Give me a second. Speak now.
Yo.
Significantly better. Okay. All right. Cool. Awesome. Juvenile. All right. So let me explain how this is gonna work.
Okay.
I don't care what you choose, as long as it's not something that
Okay.
will get me banned on YouTube or Twitch. Just be reasonable about your topic. 5 minutes. We're just gonna, whenever you're done debating, I don't care what it is. I'm going to do the opposite, whether I believe in it or not. I really don't care. That's the entirety of it. What topic would you like?
No matter what, you're just gonna debate against it, bro.
The opposite.
No matter what.
Whatever the opposite.
Okay. Oh, damn. Well, I kind of wanted your actual take on this. So I was watching your Eugideon video, right? And you mentioned how this is not a laughy matter, sir. This is very serious, actually. This is like life or death. And you mentioned like you said, like streaming brings out the worst in people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree, but I did want to know like a little bit further, right? When you said that, right? Do you believe that like it is also true that streaming actually showcases who you actually are versus like, polishing yourself like with editing on camera and stuff? You know what I'm saying? So in actuality, it's like you're actually showcasing your raw, authentic self while streaming, even if that is like you just being a horrible person versus just like an edited video. You know what I'm saying? Or do you believe like the complete opposite?
I will. I'm gonna start my 5 minute timer just because I have other people, but I'll give you my real take about this. I won't. I won't.
Okay.
I won't do the contrarian bullshit that I'm about to do for the rest of these people.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't show your real version of yourself because you're dealing with a bunch of people whose literal job and goal is to actively piss you off. Like that is most people are here to just make you agitated and piss you off, and some people put stuff in chat to make you triggered or angry or violent and volatile. You're giving a performance of live streaming
Mm.
endlessly. You're not actively giving who you really are. The only people that are going to get the real you is people in real life. Even if you make a video, you're online, you're getting a curated version of a human. Nobody's getting the real me unless they actually know me or if they catch me in a Discord call at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's it. I don't think we've gotten the real Gideon once in any capacity. I think only people that will get that is probably his wife or his actual friends outside of his coworkers. Because I don't think he's been a friend to it. I don't think he's been a real friend to his coworkers in any capacity. Because do you think his coworkers will hit him up outside of this? I doubt it. The controversy
it.
happened, and yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah.
really happen. So that's streaming brings out the performance in you. To be a content creator is to manipulate. You have to have a willingness to manipulate and lie to people right to their face because the average person is a worthless dumb idiot.
So okay, so you're basically saying like it's basically all performative. So if you're on stream or whatever, you're still not getting the most authentic view. Okay, I mean that's your take, bro. I don't disagree necessarily.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Gideon will be back in a few months, and he'll say, "You know what, guys? I thought about it, and you guys deserve the streams. I've grown as a person. God, Jesus, Exodus, some bullshit
I
like
agree,
that."
bro.
And then he'll
No,
be,
I agree.
yeah, and then he'll be like,
100%, bro.
yeah. So that's my take on that.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's all I had, man. You enjoy the rest of your stream, bro.
All right, no problem. Peace.
Mhm.
All right. You can speak. What did I say? Yeah, you can't showcase you can speak at this speed. Why do you always sound lower in your videos? Reason being is because so people can understand me at a reputable rate, and also so I don't mess things up while I'm speaking. I don't like editing a lot. I don't know. I don't like editing that much. So when I speak slower, I prefer to actively speak slower. But I could go at a rate that would be more desirable. As a matter of fact, my newer videos are going to be Reddit AITAs, so that's more so going to be a lot easier. I believe I saw Momo come in next, so I'm going to get Momo in here. So Momo, get ready.
They kept Suki around. Oh,
Low tier gas on my jinx. What's up, Momo?
hello.
What's cracking?
Hi.
Hi.
So give me a second. I'm a little bit old. I was just talking to them and I actually had to turn it down. Hold
Nah, it's
on.
okay. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I'll reset the timer, Danny. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to you like this then. So I wanted to debate with you about. I remember I commented one day about the Viltrumites and Goku, and you said Goku could beat the Viltrumites.
Okay.
I think that's impossible.
Oh, okay, all right. You want me to debate that the Saiyans would be able to defeat the Viltrumites?
Yes,
Okay,
because I
gotcha.
don't think that's possible.
Okay. You ready to start?
Yes, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Ready, set, and go ahead. Go crazy.
Okay, I think Goku would lose because there's been many of times where, especially when Goku was leaving Namek, where he was on the ship and it was about to explode. If a Viltrumite was on that ship, he would have survived. Goku can't breathe in space, even though he fought Beerus in a higher atmosphere. If you Google it, he never actually fought in space. So if you really wanted to just take him out, all you had to do was put him somewhere where he can't breathe.
That's 100% fair, but the key control that Goku has could actually go to his lungs as well. Stated by Master Roshi in Dragon Ball that if you have perfect key control, you don't need to breathe. You can use the small microbials in space, in the air, and in any dimension. Hence why Goku was able to breathe in hell. It's because he has good key control. So he can breathe in any
Cool.
situation.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that. That's why I was like, because the thing too is I'm a girl, and when I talk to guys about this, they just shut me down and be like, "Oh well, no, you don't know nothing about it." I'm like, Goku is but all right, how about this? I agree with you, but I will say if they fought Goku back during the Namek times, Goku would be dead.
Not necessarily true. It took 3 Viltrumites to destroy a planet. Vegeta destroyed a planet at the beginning of the Saiyan Saga. So 3 Viltrumites, not on Thrag's level, let's say. Let's say not using Thrag right now, just using a regular Viltrumite versus Goku. 9 times out of 10, all those Viltrumites are getting annihilated because they don't have the destructive key capabilities or power to destroy base simply on their own power alone. We did see Nolan take out an entire planet in the Invincible show, and we've seen that go through in there, but it took three Viltrumites to take out a whole dying planet that was already dying by Space Racer's gun. Vegeta did that in the Saiyan Saga, and we can agree that Goku at Namek Saga was leagues above Saiyan Saga Vegeta. I would hope you could agree to that.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Thank you for filling me in. That was cool because I did not know that. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I came on here because I was like, I posted in the chat when you said that. I was like, that is impossible. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, wait a minute, because I just remember when Goku was flying from Namek.
And
he was about to die. He was freaking out because the ship was about to explode.
It is true. Saiyans can't breathe in space, but Goku is a martial arts master. Goku specifically is a martial arts master. He taught Vegeta ki control and how to sense energies. Remember, Vegeta relied on the scouter before he even met Goku.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. You basically answered. I know I got 2 minutes or a little bit of time left. How did you like the new Avatar? We were just talking about that in the chat all together. When I was with the other people, we were talking about how did you like the live action? I did not like the new live action.
Oh,
of
you
Avatar.
didn't like it? I loved it.
It disappointed me, and I didn't like how they kept Suki around. I felt like they changed her character too much. It was just
it depends. Do you want the show again that you've already seen? Just go watch the show. This is an adaptation of the show with different creative decisions. The original creators aren't there, obviously. It's new people, it's Netflix's directors, and it's a different writer, so they're doing a different direction. You don't have to watch the new show. You can just actively watch the old show and relish in the nostalgia of that, is what you could do, but you're actively choosing to watch a live action adaptation to dunk on people who are actively trying to get into Avatar, because some people do not respect the medium of animation, so that's the purpose of its existence.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like they could have done better. I did enjoy the One Piece live action like a lot, and I feel like it felt like it didn't have as much heart into it as normal Avatar has. Even if they were trying to adapt to it, it feels like the writing was lacking.
It had a lot of heart to me. I feel as though it had a disgusting amount of heart because remember, you got to also factor in this. They have to rely on what the director says and what the writing does. And these are a bunch of adults that may have not seen Avatar in totality because Avatar was on Nickelodeon. It's a kid's show. So I think that for what it's worth, they're doing the best they possibly could given what they are, because actors don't have that control if they don't have enough weight like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's nice. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'll go ahead and go now. You got a whole room of people waiting for you. They're trying to figure out what they're going to debate with you now.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
You too.
All right. Next, anyone who thinks Detroit is ghetto clearly doesn't live there. Detroit's not ghetto. No, Detroit's not ghetto. I live in the ghetto of Detroit. I love Detroit. The food is amazing. I love it here. It's outstanding. It's just very interesting. The amazing fighting styles. I'm just a guy. All right, let's see here. The Pyro Tyrant. You're next. I'm getting you, Pyro Tyrant. Ready, set, and...
Oh, fuck.
I know. You're like, damn. Did you even decide?
Oh, yeah, no, because, like, I hopped in, like, real fucking late, and I was, like, formatting what I wanted to do. So I guess I just go off of what I was talking about in chat. On the topic of, like, Avatar, yeah, no, I don't defend, like, the new Netflix series at all. I personally feel like there is room for an adaptation that's not the original series like we got, but, like, man, skipping over and bastardizing every story arc just for the Jingle Keys effect, it doesn't work, man. It kind of feels shitty. It's like you're spitting in my face.
That's the basis of your argument, that the live action has no place existing? Perfect. I'll start the timer now. What's up?
No, I was like, yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll start the timer now. I think the live action is perfect. I think it's flawless in every single way. I think it is outstanding. The casting is phenomenal. The writing is amazing. The way they expanded Iroh's story is outstanding. And they actually humanize Iroh in a way that doesn't just make him a wise old mentor, which you saw in the original series. And I think that even skipping over the parts, even the new takes they had on Tales of Ba Sing Se was outstanding and phenomenal. I think every single piece of it was good. Even making Toph Beifong more campy was a good decision to make. I think even Aang being more aggressive shows him maturing in a way that he didn't do before, and him not being as peace-loving is a great change to the character. I even respect Zuko having more of an internal struggle, actually taking from the pregnant woman and relying on himself. I think that's a great thing to show that he is also corrupted and he's not a perfect character. I appreciate that.
I think some of the things that like are being praised for like the way they're just doing it different. Like I don't agree with just because they're doing it different, just because they're grounding it in like gritty reality. I don't think that's good. I don't think that it's good that like we got cut on Zuko's story with Zuko alone, and instead of him like coming to that like decision not to take from like the pregnant refugees, he does. One of my biggest complaints with the live action series is a lot of the stories that like the original series told and like they condensed really well in a child series. The Avatar in Netflix, we don't get that. Hell, we don't really get Hey Bye. Like they just kind of leave that and open ended. Like they change things for the sake of changing things because obviously they're telling their own retelling of the story. But like I don't see the need to change a lot of what they change.
I'll tell you this much: it's also a factor of limitations when it comes to things they can't show, such as the tracker and things of that variety, and just the CGI and animations. That's also a budgetary restriction, and for the budget they have, they work within those means. I'll ask you this: if you ever read One Punch Man?
I've dabbled in it briefly. I haven't completed it, but I've read like the first few.
So in One Punch Man, there's actively you like Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah, of course, of course.
So that's fan fiction.
Hmm?
All of Dragon Ball Super is fan fiction, essentially. Akira Toriyama hasn't had a creative spark of decision. He wasn't even involved in the Tournament of Power. Toyotaro designed Ultra Instinct.
When it comes to the Dragon Ball Super example, would it be a thing? Because I'm not like the biggest Dragon Ball fan. I will state myself like a really big fan of the Avatar fandom. Is it a thing where you can notably see several storylines just ended or completely butchered for the sake of whatever they're doing in the reboot?
100%, because you're thinking of a diehard Avatar fan, right? You're a diehard Avatar fan, as you stated. Think of the average person, right? I could make videos for 1,000 people on my channel, or I can make videos for 100,000 people. What's better for the franchise? Do you care about Avatar the franchise, or do you care about everything being canonically correct? What do you care about more?
I care about Avatar the franchise, but I also recognize, as a fan of Doctor Who, that when you have a franchise like Avatar, when you're trying to reboot it, people are going to look back on the original story, and then when they see things, when they see like original story arcs, again from a children's show that is a children's show, and then like we get the gritty Netflix reboot, yeah, there are things that are just dropped. There are things that are just kind of like not fleshed out as well, but they do include it in the Netflix just to jingle the keys.
Yeah. And that jingle keys effect keeps people invested in it. See, people don't actually like complexity or deepness. People like the illusion of complexity and deepness. People like to be explained things. Hence why Family Guy is phenomenal. It does what it's supposed to do. It has amazing amount of seasons. It's never going to end. The Simpsons does this, explaining things when you're not looking at the screen. Netflix understands this perfectly. So in terms of a consumer product, it is near perfect.
I guess I can disagree with you on that aspect, and like I guess this is where we can end the debate. Like if they're creating a product for the consumer, and we can agree that like consumer standards have lowered, where Simpsons and like Family Guy are just like really good and they're still going strong, then yeah, I guess you're right on that. I just hope that Avatar and I hold Avatar like to a better standard.
Oh, me too, 100%. But there's the new Avatar movie. There's the Earthbender show coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out for at least the animated series. But in terms of a live action, it has earned its right to exist.
Very fair. I just didn't like it, so
That's fair.
thank you for having me on. That'll be it for my last 10 seconds.
I hope a second. That's the end of it. That's the end.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I want to point this out. I don't believe a single word that I said. I'm just arguing the opposite. Live action fucking sucks. Live action fucking sucks. Worthless ass show. Doesn't deserve to exist. I think it's hell. I think every writing is just hot piss. Just want to give you my real opinion here. Fucking garbage
Thank you
show.
so much.
Hate it so much. I don't even know what they're doing. Don't even know. Fucking
From top,
yeah.
I invented earthbending.
Stupid ass show. Fuck that show. I hate that show. What the hell? Worthless garbage.
I love you. I love your content. Thank you. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.
How do I move you? There we go. All right. Cool. By the way, I just want to point this out. I am just doing I want you to read the screen. Please read the screen, very importantly. I'm arguing the opposite of whatever you choose. So please note that. I've been seeing Hurt Me, Fun, and Eva and Defense in there for a minute, so I'm gonna move these people in here. So whatever you choose, I'm gonna argue the opposite. Hey. Hey.
Oh damn. I was talking about some. I was talking about the Avatar, and then I get sent off here. I didn't think this would happen that fast.
Well, you've been in there for a hot second, and there's only like 8 other people, so the floor is yours. I'll debate any topic, and please note that whatever you choose, I'm gonna do the opposite.
Air.
What?
We need to prove it.
Your argument is. Hold a second. What is this?
Air. You need to breathe it.
Discord.
Tell me why we shouldn't breathe it.
Hold up a second. 1 second. Hold on. Okay, Discord just gave me a warning. So your argument is that we don't need to breathe air?
No, our argument is that we need to breathe air.
Okay, got you. I gotta do the opposite of that?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cool. So give me your argument why we need to breathe air.
So like, we need to breathe it.
Really? Why?
I don't know, bro.
You don't know?
I tried to hold my breath.
Okay.
I tried to hold my breath like 2 seconds, and I almost died for real.
So because you're
like,
weak, I'm not allowed to. I'm not breathing air right now. I'm not doing it. I'm photosynthesizing. Why do you need to breathe air? Are you weak? Are you not an evolved human? Is what I'm hearing.
Damn, bro. You're my feelings.
That's a shame. I'm just saying you're weaker than me as a human being, and you don't actually have any goals in your life. Like you just don't care about existing, so you just choose to breathe air, taking it from everything else. I don't need to do that.
Nah, cause why you photosynthesizing?
Why am I photosynthesizing? Because go
I
ahead.
actually breathe in the souls of people.
So you don't breathe air, so you don't need air. You just need the souls of people. So what I'm
'cause
hearing,
the souls of people are actually air.
no, not really. No, they're actually just a coagulation of ectoplasm. So you just destroyed your entire debate by saying you need to breathe in air by saying you're breathing the souls of people. That's a little sad. That's depressing. That's depressing. Is that the end of your argument?
I talked to baby, bro.
I
talked to baby.
Oh, okay. Was that it?
I mean, if you didn't understand it, like you have to understand it, man. It's air.
I don't need
Like
air.
that one guy. That one guy, like that one guy from like the Lorax. He makes people buy air, and like, why would it be an entire story about how you need to buy air if air isn't necessary?
It's not.
And if photosynthesization comes from the sun, and you need air for things to burn, and the sun is just one big burning ball, that means you need air to breathe too.
Why would I need to breathe?
I don't know, bro. I ask myself that question every day.
That seems like a moot point in totality when I've evolved past air. I don't really need the microbials in the air to exist. I don't need any of that. I actually don't exist within air. I have a bubble around my entire body that coagulates and relies purely on the sun's rays.
Me too.
Okay, so you don't need air.
Nah.
Cool.
Because the sun needs air. And if the sun needs air, you need air.
Your argument wasn't the sun needs air, or that your argument that we need air. That was your entire argument was we need air. I don't need air.
The sun needs air. You need air.
Wow, I don't, and the sun doesn't need air in my world. So there's no air. There's no air in space.
Nah, because I just ended the world. I ended it all.
Okay, so nobody needs air. So
the night will be the night that I will fall for you.
Well, I was gonna end that. So please note, if you do like nonsense like that, that's just an interesting choice to do so. Very interesting choice to do so. So, you can come in here and meme and goof around, but I'm just arguing the opposite. So that was interesting. Anyways, we'll go to the next one. Ever so slightly, yeah. Good evening and salutations. How are you?
Hi.
Hey,
I'm pretty good. How about you?
fantastic so far. I am arguing the opposite of whatever you choose. So whatever topic you decide, I will argue the opposite. Please make sure that it is Twitch friendly or YouTube friendly. What would you like to argue?
I'd like to argue the fact that you cannot argue against this particular argument. How about that?
What? What does that mean?
You see how you're arguing, everybody?
Okay.
I am arguing that this particular argument cannot be argued against.
What is the argument?
Exactly.
Okay, I
Well,
got
no,
you.
this is
The argument. Got you. Got you. Got you. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I disagree.
Well, shit, I guess you got me there. I did not take this into account.
Yeah, you didn't think about that one, did you? Well, is there anything else? Is there?
No, I didn't.
I got you.
No, I really didn't.
That all you got? Is that the end of it? Is that the...
Yeah, no, that's all.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining the stream.
Yeah, you too. Have a good day.
You too. Quite interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna go from the top of the list and go down. Yeah, I give you like, I don't know, 20 seconds to pop on through. Probably move you. Okay. Well, it's gonna move you.
Hello.
Oh, hold up a second. Oh, go ahead. Hey.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready for the timer, I'm down. If you want, I can tell
Ju-
you the
Just you tell me the topic. I choose, and I'll do the opposite. Go ahead.
got you. So I was gonna say it was actually about one of the videos you made. I want to say it was the video that you talked about Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus, and
Mm-hmm.
you're basically the thing that I basically disagree with was the idea that he wasn't extremely sympathized and essentially enabled of the story. Because I think you said that they're like pretty forward about disavowing his actions. I feel like the story was like very misleading.
The story was very confusing.
Enabling, like they were enabling, they kind of apologized and were heavily sympathetic of being like the more morally degrading actions he took.
So your argument is that they enabled her, Jax. They enabled Jax.
Yeah, basically.
Got you. All right, I'm ready whenever you are. Ready, set, and go ahead.
Yeah, so my basic idea is, for one, it's treated like a tragedy that Jax abstracts, and I mean, like the biggest idea obviously is the isn't she pretty when we're seeing the flashback right before the abstraction. Obviously, it's to show that this is like kind of something that, a beautiful thing that's being lost, and then the other part of it is, Pomni spends the most amount of time trying to get to know him, but not like the actual victims of Jax, him slash her. I'm not sure about the pronouns exactly, but we'll say her. But yeah, with Jax, she's oftentimes antagonizing other people, but the story spends most of the time humanizing her, and then the characters spend most amount of time kind of apologizing or enabling her. And I think probably the third most significant instance of this is when Gangle is kind of treated as like a morally great character for not knowing whether or not she should feel bad for Jax abstracting slash passing away. And it's like made a point that it was like a morally great thing to feel, even though she was like tormented by Jax pretty much the entire doc.
Well, that's because everybody respected and understood that they're stuck in there together. They had to deal with the misery and they wanted the company of the misery as well. They understood that Jax was just lashing out because of the unwinnable situation, and they understood that they themselves probably felt those emotions as well, but they just let Jax get away with it. Not more so enabling, just understanding more so. They still chastised Jax. Gangle didn't necessarily like Jax. Jax didn't have really any personal, close-knit relationships with anybody, even pushing away Pomni when trying to get into the bubble of Jax, trying their best to stop that. But there's there's other things they have to worry about, which was each other. They were closer to each other than they were Jax. They tried to reach out to Jax, but it didn't work. And that's not more so enabling. That's just more of a defeatist mentality. Just if it's gonna happen, then it might as well happen. It's not like we're actually getting hurt by the actions. The words may hurt, but in reality, it's not actually destroying anything. What are we to do with this situation? It's more defeatist than it is an enabling.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could try and define it that way. For me, the reason it feels enabling still is because like even kind of like narrative, the meta narrative direction. So the majority of the story is spent on basically humanizing Jax, which probably you would agree because obviously it was like 5 through 9 was all Jax. Even before him, we were getting sympathetic things before that were suggesting Jax was more complicated than just being, like a tormenting character for just because, right? But specifically, I think you were speaking about how it was like more defeatist. I would say even if we were to kind of take that at face value, it definitely felt enabling because inside the story, Jax is physically antagonizing people. He's shooting them. They mentioned that the pain actually hurts from being shot, etc. And yet, despite that, he'll intentionally target them. He'll intentionally do things. Obviously, emotional torment is something he definitely do in Circus still. He actively does that, plays on fears that they have. I think he leaves like a tarantula in one of their rooms at one point. They're scared of spiders, like a snake or something. And so it's just stuff like that. I feel like consistently he's very obviously tormenting them. Nobody really calls him out for it, never as harshly as he calls them out or does like things to them kind of unprovokedly. And then I think it's like the song placement of like, isn't she beautiful? I feel like that's kind of crazy to like humanize the background of someone who's tormenting everybody and then say like she was beautiful when all the scenes we see, or it's not her as the person who went on to go do good things. It's the person who was in the circus who was like antagonizing everybody.
Well, it's more so of a fact of the matter of, have you ever been in a Xbox 360 lobby and dealt with people that play Black Ops? Have you ever dealt with those people getting called slurs?
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, so those people, a lot of them are now trans women. A lot of trans women have been 4chaners or Redditors, and Jax is supposed to show the negative path. It's more so a bad character in totality, more so a side antagonist within the group, just the jokey character that takes the jokes too far. Every friend group has the one person that obviously jokes too much and does that. This is a phenomenon in real life where people have that one friend that is problematic, even that family member who is problematic. And sometimes some people are beyond salvation, and the most you can do is let go or be dragged, and they let go, and Jax was dragged into abstraction. It's not more so an enabling factor. Still, it is more so just you gotta let go. There's only so much you can do. You can't save everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree on them not being able to do more on the abstraction specifically, or even really like fully call them out. Obviously, they can't just eliminate them from the game, but it was more so Pomni, for example, repeatedly attempted to humanize and befriend him. The other people even repeatedly kind of apologized for his actions. Probably the most notable thing for me is just the fact that Jax does all of this stuff. He gets like the sad backstory and everything, but probably most notably when Jax is basically called out in the episode with Ragatha where she mentions Ribbit. In that specific part of the story, essentially it's treated as though she was horribly in the wrong. There's a lot more narrative focus on how she was, how her false optimism was actually a bad thing, but you never actually see nearly the same level
Time's
of
up.
deification. Yeah.
All right, now I can give the true thoughts. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, you're right. They were enabling the hell out of Jack. I just do the opposite for the 5 minutes. They're enabling the fuck out of Jack. They should have stood up and stood their ground, man. That was a bit ridiculous.
They had to. Yeah, I mean,
weird.
I appreciate the Circus Goose work feels like it's her, but I'm like, there's no shot you drove 2 people to taking their own lives, so like you're not that bad, but it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
fell in her past life, you could say.
Yeah,
But
100%.
yeah, I
It
love
was
your
bad.
videos. You're the goat, man. Yo, fuck GDon. You're the goat. You stay on
I'm
top.
weak.
You
Thank you for
take
shit.
Yeah, you take care, man.
You too,
God bless.
please. God bless. I'm weak. I don't hate By the way, for people saying in the chat, I don't hate Gideon. By the way, I don't hate Gideon. I want to point that out. All right, I'm gonna choose a random. I think I'll choose a random here. I'll choose a random. We'll just choose a random. I'm just gonna go through randomly. Yo. I see. They probably don't know they're in the room yet. I don't know if they know they're in the room yet. I'll give you 20 seconds. I'll count down to 20. We'll do 20 seconds to see if they pop through. How's everybody doing so far? Are we doing good? Everybody fine? I'm barely reading chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention to the debate so I can do that. It's pretty okay so far. I see people coming in, not knowing what's going on. That's fair, I suppose. It's fairly difficult to ascertain what's happening here. Hello, what's up? I see you're waiting for your microphone to work. I'll give you time. Go ahead, take your time. Okay. Insightful, yes. By the way, there's no noise yet. I'm still waiting for the person's name is Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, which is the name of Byakuchi's release command for his Zanpakuto. So I'm just waiting for the release command from the Zanpakuto to, I guess, release. Nope, not working, eh? I'll put you back in. We'll try you again later. I'm gonna move you back to the waiting room, so we'll get you back in coming up here soon. Sorry you couldn't speak. Give me one moment. Let me move you. Let's see. Enjoy the waiting room. All right, we will now go to Eva or Lamp. Saw you in here for a while. Go ahead. Eva or Lamp. Go ahead, go crazy. I moved you. Are you just some guy, Anthony Torres Cruz? Is that you? Sounds like it's you. Wants to join in on this? You're more than welcome to. We got a person that just wasn't here again. Hold up a second. I keep choosing people that have muted mic. Do you have your microphone like muted? I might not pick you. I'm just it's very difficult to tell when you're here. I'm gonna do Defensinator, then I might do just some guy. Maybe. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. So I was actually wanting to debate that Iroh does not deserve forgiveness.
Okay. Got you. Understood. That's completely valid. Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Go. Why does Iroh not deserve forgiveness?
He got the nickname the Dragon of the West. The dragon part is from killing the dragon, which he didn't do. I'll give him that. But his job in the Fire Nation as the general of the Fire Nation army was to march through villages, burn them down, like confirmed through the lore, the extended lore, that he would do this, march through villages, burn them down, with presumably women and kids still inside the village with no route of escape. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
some major war crimes that
Yeah,
he
that's
has
war.
committed.
100%. That's war. That is what war. That's what entails a war. Fire Nation is a terrorist organization. It is more so a terrorist state. It is disgusting and evil and vitriolic. And Iroh was a part of that system and turned out and still became a wise and powerful mentor later in life. Iroh defeated the internalized hatred and disgusting nationalism that happened within there. So what would you want from Iroh? Would you want him to just remain as not being able to be forgiven? Because Iroh's not really seeking forgiveness. He's seeking retribution, which is a totally different thing.
I get what Iroh's seeking is not forgiveness, but I feel like what people give him is forgiveness. People are all too eager to forgive Iroh for these terrible, terrible war crimes and idolize this man, which, you know, I can get it. He has a lot of redeeming qualities. I feel like he has done a lot in his life that is inherently good, which can be idolized, but they idolize him in his entirety.
They
War
don't.
crimes and all.
Well,
which I don't
nobody's
understand.
actually saying that it's good that he did these things. It's acknowledging the evil you've done in the past and continuing to go forward despite the evil you've done.
I think he still belongs in prison, though.
Why would he?
I
Why would
mean,
he? Why would he belong in prison when he has made the stride to actually be a better person? He has already suffered enough mentally and has done the work to actually defend the city of Ba Sing Se against the Fire Nation during the Sozin's Comet. He did everything he possibly could.
he did everything he possibly could, but think of another mass killer or another the people behind the I forget the exact war crime in Vietnam. When we went into the village, erased the entire village in the United States, and nobody got punished for it, and that was a major thing for decades. That nobody got punished for that Vietnam massacre.
So should he punish for the rest of his life?
I think he should. I feel like those lives are irreplaceable.
I
And
feel
the
like
fact that he
I feel like the work of actually doing better for people in the future and making up for that, as opposed to just being punished for taking lives because he had actively no other option besides living in the Fire Nation. If he would have went against the Fire Nation, he would not have been the character we know him and that we love today, because he went against his evil nature. What is better, to be born good or through extreme effort to overcome your evil nature?
Ooh, that is a good question. Shit. I think you got to put in the effort though before you become to that point.
You say Iroh
Like
didn't
you
put in
have
the
to see
effort?
where you're going.
You said
You
Iroh
have to
didn't.
see where you're going. You got to see like, hey, I'm about to march into this village and burn it down with all the people still inside.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do something different. I am the crown prince of the Fire Nation, second, like literally second in command of the entire military, second only to the Fire Lord himself.
Yeah,
I have
and
the power to say no, let's not do this.
true, but he wanted to do what was good for the Fire Nation. When you are trained your entire life to learn one day, you don't unlearn it over one day, or just because children and innocents are dying. He assumed they were weaker than the Fire Nation. That's what he was taught growing up. And now, in his old age, he realized the folly of his error through great, tremendous sacrifice. That's why, during Sozin's Comet, he spent so much work and effort helping everybody. He opened a tea shop. He learned from the other nations. He grew wise from his suffering. That is the important aspect of Iroh. It isn't the fact that we like him because of his tragic parts of it. We acknowledge he's done horrible things and became kind because of it. Only truly strong people can be kind, and to be truly strong, you must go through true misery.
I get that. I really do. I just think there's a limit on what you should be allowed to come back from. And I feel like mass murder is beyond that limit. Like I don't think quite frankly he should have been able to grow old and
Time's up.
wise, as you say.
Time
Oh,
is
sorry.
up. It's okay. Don't worry.
My bad.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It rings in my ear when the timer goes off. It hurts like hell.
All right, it was good talking to you, man.
No problem. Let me give my true opinion on this. Iroh should be in hell forever. I don't know how he got to the spirit world. That nigga is evil. Anyways, he deserves nothing. I agree. Anyways, thank you so much for debating. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
Please run the vine. Anyways, someone said I was using an AI thumbnail. I'm so sorry. What about my thumbnails? I made that myself. Is it the what about it? Is it because I use saturation and contrast? Is it because I use saturation and contrast on the thumbnail? Is that it? The saturation look AI? That's me. I can do the face right now. Hold on a second. Where's the... Let me pull it up. Is it... Yeah, it's... I don't really know. It's just saturation. It's just digitally enhanced. You can do digital enhancements in literally anything. Hold on. Let me just pull up the majigger here. Hold on. I get confused how people say... every time I put a little bit of effort into a thumbnail. Every time. It's like every time. This one... Is this what you're saying looks AI? Hold on. This is AI? That I just digitally enhanced. It's in Photopea. It's not that hard to make this. It's not that hard. I'm a little confused here. That's me as well. That's literally from a thing. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm really confused here. Uses of color sliders. It's just color sliders. What's up with this? How do you get the letters to look like that? Hold on a second. Before we continue these debates, learn Photoshop. Like, it's not that hard to learn Photoshop. It's really not that difficult. How do I get the letters to look like that? Look on my screen for a moment. Hold on. Look at my screen for a moment. Let me go to how do I get the letters to look like that? What font did I use? Let me just show you how to get the letters to look like that. Give me a second. Hold on. Boom. Okay, so if you want the letters to look like that, or if you're using anything, do I have Edo font still? I think I used Edo. I didn't use Edo. I did use Edo. I probably used Edo. So let me show you how to do this, right? Look here. I'm gonna type something. Type, right? Let me show you how to do this. You put a stroke around. Learn how to fucking edit, by the way. Put a stroke around it, right? It's called. First, you put a stroke around it, right? Now, you put a stroke around the goddamn letters. Boom. All right? You put a stroke on the letters. Now, here's what you do. You can put a shadow over specific parts of the letter. You can put a satin, a shadow, or something of that variety. You can just put a shadow or a satin over it, right? So, boom. Let me see. What did I do? I probably put an outer shadow or outer glow, didn't I? A drop shadow. You put a drop shadow over that. You can change the distance of the drop shadow and change how much of the drop shadow you're using. You see the little shadow in the background? You can do that part as well. You can put a satin and a shadow over it. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, how would you change the specific things in there? How do you change the color? If you highlight this and then change the color, you can change it like that. You can just make it like that. You can just do that. It's that easy. It's that simple to make letters. How the fuck do you mean how you do? It's so easy to do this. It's like child's play to use. It's a free. You can just use Photopea. Use Photopea. You can just use Photopea to do this. It's not that hard to use Photopea to do this. I just want to point that out. It's really easy to do that. It's not that hard. If you want to do it again, oh look, more letters, and then you can just highlight them and you can change the color to red. Look at that, 3 different colors. Boom. That's it. That's it. You just got to do that. If you're curious about how I did anything, you can even do that with any. I have so many images where I can just digitally enhance them. It's child's play to do so. Like, it's literally child's play to do so. Like, I'll grab an image and I'll put my face here, and then people will be like, whoa, you added some saturation to the color, and you added the color graders, and you did the color gradient, and you must have done something. No, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's child's play to make an image like this. It is actually child's play. I can do this in 10 seconds. I wouldn't use AI to make just my face. It's insane. That's crazy. Anyways, oh, that's big face. Move this. As I was doing, the image behind you using is AI. The red sky. The red sky. I'm sorry. This red sky. This. The red sky. The red sky. That part. This red sky. It's just a sky. No, it's just a red sky. I just put a red filter over the sky. That's it. There's one like hell that look kind of sus. Do I have one in hell? Oh, right. There was one in hell that looks sus. Yeah, that image background one, I discovered the image I got that from was AI from Google. I went to Google and looked up hell. If you go to Google, here goes the issue. You go to Google and look up hell. I'll sort through and look up hell. A lot of these images are AI generated. Oh, sorry. Hold on. A lot of these images, I'll just grab an image. A lot of these are AI generated, which is a bit of an issue. So a lot of these are AI generated. Like, all through Google is just nothing but AI generated garbage. So I will grab an image. Like, let's say I grab an image of, like, let's say this. Or I'll grab this. Boom. Right? And then I'll go to Photopea. Photopea. And then if I grab an image that's AI, that's fair. I mean, that's just, I didn't mean to do that. That's on me. Hold on, let me go to my uploads. Upload videos. I can't even find the image I just downloaded. Holy, I just downloaded the image. Here it goes. Like an image like this. This looks AI generated like crazy. It has infected a lot of the search results. So a lot of times when I do get a background image like this or just put my face on it, it might be, your problem is using Google. You're not incorrect about that. It is still the default on a lot of my devices. I should be using a better thing. I actually told people to stop using Google. I'm not listening to my own advice. That's on me. Yeah, I should just change everything to DuckDuckGo. But every time I close my computer, it goes right back to it. 1 second. I'm now going to get a new person to join in. All right, just some guy now. Move to boom.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what's cracking?
Hey, so, well, first of all, I just want to say that I'm a huge fan. But now that's out of the way, the issue that I want to discuss with you is that I think that the choices players make in game should not meaningfully impact the end or the story.
Okay, you just don't want role-playing games. It sounds like is what I'm hearing. You think that players should be allowed to do what they want to, and the story should have its own narrative.
Yes, I think that the majority of gameplay decisions, it should not be based upon a player's decision,
All right, got you.
like or the choices of players.
Got you. I was just to be the opposite of that. Ready, set, and go and give me your argument.
Okay, so I think that a lot of stories, even if they do have multiple choices with multiple endings, there's always one right ending, one right choice. For example, let's take Hollow Knight. I don't know if you played it, but it's a beautiful game. There is a true ending, you know, and that the true ending, you know, they have some false endings, but it's not as good as a true ending. It's not as great as a true ending. Other games like Fury 2, it's a boss rush game. They do have a meaningless choice at the end, but one takes you to an awesome 10th fight, while the other one just ends the game right there. It's more like a trap or a false ending than anything.
Okay, I completely disagree. What's the point of even controlling the player character? We should just watch movies if you just want games to not even be having any player agency.
Well, there can be player agency. It's just that, like, when looking at it from a gameplay decision, you know, the story can be improved upon by better writing, not exactly by how what decisions the player makes. Like, also think about one of the greatest games of all time, you know, The Last of Us. There's only one ending.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's a
what if you?
that's a movie. You're playing a movie. That's like Uncharted is a movie. Red Dead Redemption 2, that's a movie. You're stating games that already have a specific narrative and story-based focus, but your argument is games that change that based on decisions you make, which such as maybe a Persona or maybe The Witcher or maybe games that have bad endings, good endings, and neutral endings. Even Expedition 33, which in totality, Expedition 33 has two of the most beautiful endings because neither is good nor bad. It is simply up to your decision on what you believe is good, the false world you created or the world that is actually the world. It's depending on player agency and choice. That's the point of playing a game, is to immerse yourself in the world and feel like you actually matter within it. If you don't matter within the world, if the narrative doesn't rely on you in any capacity, there's no point to playing the games.
Mhm. So that's definitely a good point, but don't you think, like, if a game is able to just have one ending, one narrative in mind, and then the player is just following that narrative all the way through, that they can put more effort into refining the combat or the visuals or a million of other things that is more than just a bunch of meaningless choices in games?
That would be more so a false equivalence. The story doesn't take a hit just because the combat doesn't take a hit because the story is more important. That's not true at all. There are some games that are directly purely on story. There are some games that are directly purely on shooting, and those games don't take a hit in the story department in any capacity. That is more so a skill issue in totality. If the combat suffers because the writing had to be improved, why are they working on the same department? Why is that developer deciding on that based on, I don't want the combat to be too good, it'll mess up with the story? That's absolutely asinine. There's two separate departments. That's like, the bread can't be too good because the meat isn't as good. Doesn't make any sense. They're two separate things.
Yeah, there is two separate things, and if it's like a AAA studio, you know, then that's no issue for them. But for indie developers, especially, like, there's only how many people work on indie games? 3, 4, 5? Not that many. So you are going to have different people, different deadlines, and different skill levels when working on an indie game. So
Then they should
if
work.
it's
They
just
should work within their means. A true mark of a talented artist or a true mark of somebody that actually wants to accomplish something is working when you have nothing. If we are restricting their ability to make something simply by virtue of what they can't make, then that's their fault. It's not a fault of the why should the player suffer just because you can't add variety into it? If you want to make a game like that, that's perfectly fine. But faulting the other games that have a variety of choice that could do it, that's just not fair.
well, so you're saying that taking away the player's way to make meaningful choices that will impact the ending, that is taking away from them or taking away the player agency in total, because they still have to finish the game, you know?
Yeah, but
Like,
in
even
terms of like RPGs, right? RPGs, for example, you would be taking away all the multitude of endings from all the RPGs. Linear games are fine. Linear games that just have one story, perfectly fine. Last of Us, Uncharted, perfectly fine. But to say that a game shouldn't have that, that seems to be unfair and limiting. That destroys the variety of video games in totality.
Mhm. All right, so I see that we're coming up on time. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I was just kind of trying to find an interesting debate topic that would be interesting to talk about. I do prefer games with linear stories, but I also really much appreciate games with multiple endings. You know, Dispatch. I love Dispatch.
Mhm.
That's it.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate the topic of debate. You can join the waiting room again if you want to talk again.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Peace. All right, moving forward to, let's see, I believe it just some guy. Did I get just some guy? I already got just some guy. That's what I just did. All right, let me see here. Who do I want next? Boronel, I'll get you. Hey. Out of here. Boronel didn't want to do it. All right, Sky Cative. Let's get Sky Cative. Let's move Sky Cative. Hey. What's up? All right. I'm just going to move you back. Just going to go ahead and move you back to waiting room. Let's get Nez in here. Hey.
Hello.
What's up?
What I wanted to talk about, I've heard you mention before that you said like in Attack on Titan, Eren was like basically bringing everyone together as a like big enemy to be fought against, right? Which I hate.
Okay.
Like he killed like 80% of the planet for what?
Hmm.
I like my like stance here is basically that Eren should not have killed off like 80% of the planet.
Got you. Observe. Ready? You ready to start?
Go on.
All right. So, what's your argument that Eren shouldn't have taken out 80%?
Yep.
Got you. What was Eren's promise when he first started the
Protect them?
series? No, that wasn't his
Oh yeah, he
promise.
was gonna kill all his enemies.
All the
I know.
enemies beyond the wall. And who's beyond the
Yeah, he
wall?
was evil from the very beginning.
Exactly. Who's beyond the wall?
Yeah,
Ev-
the Eldians, yeah.
Everybody's beyond the
Oh,
wall.
and the Marleyans, yeah,
Yes.
everybody, yeah.
So when my goat said, "Oh, I'm gonna take out all my enemies beyond the wall," he accomplished his dream.
No, dude, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. You care about the people that put him in an island to suffer and die to the Titans? You care about those people?
Yeah, of course I do, dude.
Why?
Like,
Well,
how
you don't
many of
know
those
them.
people were innocent?
And
He
who
just slaughtered out
cares?
everybody.
Who cares? His mom was innocent. Eren was an innocent child. He didn't get the joy of doing that. My goat said, "I will kill all my enemies beyond the wall," and that's exactly what he did.
But like half of those people weren't actually his enemies. They were just like innocent bystanders.
They
not fair.
shouldn't have existed outside the wall. What did he say he was going to do?
So they just like should have like what are you saying? They shouldn't have like been born at all. They just
100%. Same way they told him he shouldn't have been born. They was trying to euthanize.
crazy. You
They
know
was
who
trying.
would agree with you?
What's
You
up?
know who would agree with you? Zeke Yeager would
Yeah,
agree with you.
yeah. Zeke said, "Oh, we're gonna neuter the entire Eldian population, make sure they don't exist." Eren
Yeah,
said,
that's crazy.
"Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%." And then Eren was like, "That's cool. What if I stomped you out?" My goat said, and I quote, because I haven't been following the people outside the walls. I don't care about them. I've been.
Pause.
I want to point this out.
And you know what fucking pisses me off about this story? That Eren could look into the future and he could see that all of the shit that he was gonna do was already gonna happen. And even though he tried to fucking change it, nothing like changed it.
100%, because he
Like, what the
realized
fuck?
that
I
he.
felt like he.
So you
Go
telling
on.
me you know better than a psychic?
No, I don't. Actually, no, I don't.
Exactly. So he probably tried to talk to them in a specific timeline. He probably tried to have a conversation with them. Realized they don't want to talk to
No,
a demon.
it's Zeke. It's looking for excuses to just like do the shit he was gonna do.
I wasn't an excuse. He said his goal at the beginning of the series. Nobody believed him. I believed in my goat. He said, "Hey, I'm stomping him out." What happened? He stomped him out. That's exactly. He said all his enemies beyond the wall. He did exactly what he was supposed to. That's my goat.
Guess so.
I'm just saying, like you mad because the character said what he was gonna do. That's like if you get mad that Naruto says he's gonna be Hokage and like, "Oh, I didn't know he was gonna be Hokage." Yeah, he said he was going to. I didn't know he was gonna be the strongest Earth. He said that. Eren Yeager, all his enemies beyond the wall. Sadly, that's the whole Earth. We didn't even know the Earth was alive. We thought that was the last of humanity. They were lying to him. He was
What about that?
brainwashed.
Like, what about that family? There was this one family. They all went camping at, right?
Mm-hmm.
That like gave them all dinner and everything. What about them? They were friendly. He still killed them.
Who cares? They listen. Let's point it out like this, right? I don't know these people.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know them. I know Aaron Yeager. What's the actually? I got you. What's the name of the family? What's their name?
Damn, I don't know.
Exactly, but you know Aaron Yeager because you only cares about Aaron Yeager because the show is called Attack on Titan. Sadly,
Yeah, but of course I care about the guy who's killing off 80% of the fucking of fucking humanity.
80% of the world's my problem. They got problems with me. I got problems with them. That everybody beyond the wall. They was beyond the wall. They shouldn't have been beyond the wall. Why weren't they in the wall?
And he says he wants to stop this fucking cycle of hatred, but like, how does that make any sense?
Stop
All
the cycle of
fucking people
hatred.
said,
No, he said he wanted to destroy the enemies of the Eldians. He didn't say anything about. He didn't say nothing about stopping no damn cycle of hatred. He said, "Hey, enemies, you're dead." That's it.
I still think the ending fucking sucked though.
That's all. Yeah, the ending was horrible because Aaron should have stumped out 100% of humanity. I agree with that 100%.
What?
He should have got them all.
What's the point then?
What's the point? Everybody in the walls will be safe. That's the point. Aaron did exactly what he was supposed to do. He should have got 100%. Fuck him. Why are you going against my goat? That's what you get. Shouldn't have been doing that. He's like, I care about these random people who I've never cared about in the stories because they're children and women, and who cares? Shouldn't have attacked my goat. Did you care about his mom getting destroyed?
God, dude. You know what I feel like? I feel like the writer was a fucking coward who didn't want to commit to writing the like evil character he had like set up from the start to actually portray him as an evil guy till the end. That's what I feel like.
Time's up. I agree. They shouldn't have had the ending that it was. By the way, I agree with that point.
Right?
I agree with that, but I do want to state that Aaron did nothing wrong when he was on business.
You're insane.
I'm
You're insane.
just being real with you. I don't care about. I don't know these people. You couldn't even name the family that died. Can you name them?
I can watch this show in fucking forever.
You know Aaron Yeager. And why do you know Aaron Yeager? Why is that? Because you know, because you focus on the story of Aaron. I'm just saying. Just want to say, just keeping it real. But hey, I appreciate the debate. If you want to debate again, please join the waiting room. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Anyways, and let that be a lesson to all you that Aaron is the GOAT up until he just said, I love Mikasa, I don't want to die. Up until that point. But before that, Aaron was like, hey, Reiner, remember when you invaded my city? Yeah. Remember that? Goated. Anyways, let's see who we got here. We got that Danny? I'll get Danny in here. I'm picking at random. You say I'm crazy.
Hello?
Hey, what's cracking?
Hold on, I gotta mute your stream really quick.
Take your time.
Okay. So I kind of just wanted to come in and debate with you about like fandom culture.
Okay.
Because I feel like the way that it's been going, it's kind of just gonna like it's just being a strain on shows that are coming out nowadays.
Okay,
Like,
that's it.
yeah,
The topic is that fandom culture is destroying new shows.
Yeah.
Got you. Ready?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and give your argument why it's destroying shows.
It was like I was watching like the discourse around like the Imaging Digital Circus and the stuff about like Knights of Guinevere when that was coming out. And people like targeting voice actors and shit. And I feel like the very vocal minority are kind of just like drumming up drama to fucking I don't know.
Well, take a note this. Are they talking about the show?
I mean, yes.
Is
That
it
true.
it made me get into the reason I started Major Digital Circus?
I do not.
because I heard drama about it, so I decided to watch the show. So it got me as a fan of the show because the art in itself was that good. I didn't really interact with the fandom that much. As a matter of fact, to be quite honest with you, most people don't really interact with the fandom. The creator, when you put yourself on the internet, you put yourself into the battlefield, the gauntlet, the Thunderdome, the bloodbath. You have to be able to deal with that as a creative. That is the price you pay for success, is losing every bit of privacy you have in this reality. You just lose it all. But what you get out of that is that, well, the creator of Major Digital Circus is probably going to be good for her entire life. She's going to be making money for eons off of this show. It's going to be fantastic. And that goes with any fandom. It goes with Steven Universe. That goes with Naruto. That goes with Dragon Ball Z. Doesn't really matter. Every creator has to deal with that. I think it's always good to make your fandom as large and as big as possible, because then you can stop viewing these people as people and start viewing them as what they really are, a paycheck.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I didn't know that you came into the Digital Circus through drama, and that does make sense. I was just like, I really don't think that that portion of the fandom is of like any fandom is like good or healthy for creators. And it can definitely, if a creator is smaller, doesn't have the backing like the glitch shows do, it can definitely stop new art from being created.
That means they're not built to be a creator. That means they're getting weeded out. That's exactly what happens. Listen, take this for example. When I first started making videos, I made a video about Hasanabi. I got death threats. I had like 5,000 subscribers. I got death threats. People hated me. Now, did I give up, or do I have 1/4 of a million subscribers right now? That's what you got to do. If you're not strong enough to handle the turn of online, don't post your stuff online. If you want to stay a coward and don't want to actually go crazy, then you don't have to deal with this. You can just keep drawing art in your room and improve by yourself and not show your art to the rest of the world. But if you want to show it to the rest of the world is crazy. The world's full of crazy people. You got to be able to deal with that. Now, your argument is that it's not good for creators and small creators. I think it's great for small creators because it shows them that they're not built for this. It weeds out the weaklings. This is a weeding out process. It's a beautiful thing. Happens to everybody that starts YouTube. Happens to everybody that makes a show. It's a weeding out process. To do this, you got to be a psychopath. And if you get approached by insanity, do you bow to insanity or do you be insane back? Batman is just as crazy as a Joker, and I'm going to be just as crazy as the people that sends me a death threat.
Yeah, no, that is fair. Yeah, I feel like this is. I was posting in chat earlier. I was like, I don't know if I want to debate you because I feel like I'm just going to get steamrolled. And this is true.
It's okay. I just love doing this. It's okay. You don't gotta feel like you're being steamrolled or nothing. It's okay.
It's I just like, and I do think it's true that not a lot of the actual fans of a show will engage with the fandom whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe it's just a personal thing where I don't like going on my timeline and seeing people giving death threats to like random creators.
Well, that's what it takes to be online. That's just what it takes. That's the sad reality. Listen, if it doesn't matter how good you are, how great you are, it doesn't matter. Mr. Beast gave me $5,000 one time. And people send that brother death threats all the time. Brother is actively helping people out for nothing sometimes. He's getting death threats. Moist Critical just kind of talks. People hate Moist Critical. People hate anybody for anything. If you're big, somebody will hate you. And if they hate you, you're doing something right. Some people get into that. You know, some people dive into it. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all that stuff. They dive into it. Some people get destroyed. That's the reality of it. That's just life. That's life. And you have to be able to deal with that. I think it's a wise way to weed people out because we can't have everybody getting famous now. It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like mourn the art that has been lost by like the stuff that I just can't see anymore that has gotten a couple episodes that I really enjoyed that like just aren't here anymore because
time
the
is up.
creators
The creators are probably harassed off the internet and bullied because of the fandoms, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
no, that was my
and that's fair. That means the art, and this is gonna sound crazy to say, it's gonna sound horrifying to say, the art couldn't stand the test of the world. And that's what happens to a lot of art.
That's sad as shit, bro.
That's life. That's sadly life. But hey, thank you for joining. If you want to debate again, I'm just kind of doing whoever's inside of the waiting room. Peace.
Gotcha.
All right, who's next? Let's see. Who do I got? Ray the Jet? I'm gonna get Ray the Jet. Been in here for a minute. What's cracking? Bada bing, bada boom.
Yo, what's up, my boy?
What's cracking? What's going on? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm good. I'm just sitting here making some dinner.
That's lovely to hear. Lovely to hear. So you want to debate something?
Yes. First off, I didn't talk to you in a while and say, hope you're feeling better. Hope your foot gets better. But yeah. So I think this probably might be one of the first things you hear of the day where you might be like, I don't know if I agree with that or not. But kind of my overall like kind of thesis is that for queer men as opposed to queer women, or say like gay people as opposed to like lesbians, fetishization. I don't know if I can say that word. I
You
think
can.
that's
You
the
can. You
like
can.
most
Don't. You can
like
say it. You good?
yeah, fetishization actually has been better for them overall than like for lesbians than for queer men, like as overall terms of representation.
So you're saying your argument is that it's harder for queer men than it is for lesbians. That's your argument?
Like kind of basically I'm saying like that fetishization, like how you say like lesbians always saying like we're fetishized and everything, like that's bad. It's like that's bad, but in a certain way I feel like that's basically has helped them in a lot of ways that queer men get like underrepresented, like upper like underrepresented like in media
Gotcha.
and things like that.
Okay, so your argument
And
is that queer men don't get as much love from straight people as lesbians. Yes?
yes, because we're not fetishized. Yes.
Got you. All right. So I'm gonna start the timer, and just know I'm doing the opposite.
Mhm.
Ready?
All right. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Go. Explain. You explained the overall thesis of your point, but get into the roots of it. Why is that?
All right. So basically, because queer men are always seen as gross. It's like you see two queer men, it's like, ew, gross. It's always seen like that. Two lesbians, like, oh yeah, that's so hot. So I think that has led to lesbians having a lot more representation because they are a lot easier to be seen. Like when you think of cartoons, when you think of things, think of a lesbian protagonist in a cartoon show or something. Now think of especially even in young queer people media, or just like like even kids cartoons. Now think of a young gay male protagonist. There isn't one. Maybe there's a side character like Kupo in the Wonder Beast, but there's not a gay male protagonist. Why? Because gay men are still seen as gross and disgusting, and our lifestyle is seen as gross and disgusting, while lesbians, it's still, seen as gross and disgusting and, by certain people, but a lot of people in secret, they are fetishized, and we have DL men and stuff like that, but it's still not different. There's not like a man is more likely to say out loud and proud that I jerk off to lesbian porn than he is like, hey, I go fuck niggas on the low. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. See, your argument, is completely flawed by the fact of the matter of that lesbians are viewed as objects. See, because of the fact of the matter that gay men are viewed as people, right? I know you may not believe that, but because they're viewed as people, because a gay man could be a regular man as well, and that causes more of a threat for it. But because women aren't viewed as people, they're more like playthings or pets of some sort. You see,
Yeah, because that's still a man. True.
exactly. See, a lesbian is not really a person; it's a trophy. Oh, my dogs are kissing each other. They're sniffing each other's butts. That's so cute. So women, commonly known as BITCHs, aren't really viewed as people. So your argument is that they get a better rep because they're not viewed as people, when gay men actually get the hate and vitriol because it actually gets a reaction out of straight men. Oh, I don't want to be this thing. So it creates a fear. I would argue that queer men have much more of a visceral effect and has a much more pushing force. And because of the struggles that queer men go through, they actually have more of a power point as opposed to lesbians. Because lesbians, they don't get as much power. They don't have as much power over straight men. You see, when it comes to gay men and queer men, they have much more power. Because if a politician's DL, that ruins his whole life. If a politician's lesbian, she's just a woman.
Yeah, but I feel like that kind of goes back into my point a little bit. How it's just like they actually honestly do have that power in the sense that it's like, because Honestly, I mean, I'll be open. Like I'm like the DL whispers. Like especially like growing up, I've been like with a lot of DL men. It's just like, and the number one thing that's like they've told me is it's like you let the secret out is like that's gonna ruin my life. So it's just like I feel like that social stigma and all that kind of goes back into like
Yeah, and
I feel like
that's
by society
why.
standards, being gay kind
Yeah.
of like feminizes you in a
Oh,
way.
100%. Because think about this.
It's like
What is
kind of
a
to your point,
what is
like
it? What
to
is a
you,
gay
like
man?
to like yeah, to your point, yeah.
Yeah, if you're feminine, you're not a person. So naturally, gay men have chosen to not be people in the eyes of that. But then you see, it scares them. So the fear. Imagine having that much control just by existing. Lesbians have no control. Yeah, I like this. You're like beer to me. This is so fun. Lesbians are a plaything to straight people, straight men all around. As a matter of fact, some women even kiss their friends that are girls as a joke when they're drunk, just for the entertainment of straight men. But then they see a gay man.
Yeah.
As they see a gay man, they're like, "Ugh, this hurts me so much. I'm causing mental, emotional trauma and damage. I have so much power." I would argue that I have so much power in society that my mere presence shakes the fucking room. How is that not strength?
I guess that's fair. But I
But
think all right, so back to my point. So
Mhm.
why do you think that gay men do not get as much representation as opposed to because just like I can just like Cora, like Lux and Amity, Harley Quinn. It's just like there's so many like people that it's
Because
just like there's
that's
like so
fantasy.
many like queer women that are like
Well, that's fantasy. You gotta
like that's
understand.
fantasy.
Yeah, because they're not people.
Okay, but
They're
it's
not people. Well, what, I'm not gonna become. They're not people. Why would I care about that? You see a gay man on screen. That's a person that chose to not be a person. Why would I put that on my screen? Think about that. I'm being real with you. They don't view them as people. Why would I put this?
I know I'm trying not to laugh because I just know how you are.
I'm just saying. They think about like McDonald's burger. I'm like, damn, this ain't a person. I can eat this. and that
I love that lesbian, bro. I've been having McDonald's somewhere like lesbians or McDonald's burgers. I love that. Like, oh hell yeah.
But yeah, that's
oh my god.
All right, that's.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Yeah,
It's
I can't see the timer right now.
Oh, the timer's up. Timer's up. Anyways, I agree with you. I was just saying a bunch of bullshit. You're 100% correct. Anyways, I just like arguing the opposite.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I get it. That was fun.
All right, peace. Talk to you soon.
Have a good day.
All right. What are they saying? What's up? I'm 1,000 betas away, but tonight you look so foul. All right. What are we saying here? There are symptoms of an ending civilization. These are symptoms of an ending civilization, unfortunately. So he is right. Oh yeah, lesbians definitely get a better rep because straight men value lesbians a bit more. Because my point's correct too. They don't view them as people. They just don't view lesbians as people. Who's Ja? Where is Ja? Hey. What's going on?
Shit, hold on. Wait, you call me like yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And enjoy your 5 steaks and 3 rings of pasta. Go crazy.
No, I'm used to you. You need to stop. I'm gonna.
Yeah, beef mega smells crazy. Homophobia. Buck Angel in 2028. I ever know what's up, Transjester. Just want to know if you are in the vertical chat, there is a horizontal stream at the top link. I pinned the comment to horizontal if you guys want to go to horizontal. I just want to let you guys know.
Word.
All right. You ready?
So, you know, you can pick whichever one. I just wanted to debate waffles or pancakes.
Whichever one, it doesn't matter. I'll just gonna do the opposite, whatever you choose.
All right. I prefer waffles. I guess I'll prefer waffles.
You prefer waffles?
Come on, bro. I'm kind of sick.
You said
Oh,
waffles?
shit.
What's
Yeah.
up? Okay. Yeah, you sound crazy right now. Whatever mic you use, it sounds crazy.
Is it how bad is it? I have headphones on. I can take them.
It just sounds bad. It sounds very, I'd say, breathy and echoey, almost as if you're speaking through a radio.
All right, hello.
That's way better. That's significantly better. Holy shit.
Wait, hold on, I can't hear you. Hold on.
Pizza,
turn you up now.
pizza, 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 pizza.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. Whatever mic you switch to, it sounds way better.
I don't know why I can't hear you. Is
You
that a
can't hear me?
speaker option?
Oh no, he can't hear me.
No, I can hear you, but like barely. Hold on, wait.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when? Can we argue on One Piece? It can be anything you want. I don't care what it is.
All right, so I'm waffles, you're pancakes.
Okay, got
Here's
you.
why waffles. I'm just starting straight up.
Okay,
Here's
go
why
ahead.
waffles are better.
Okay, go ahead.
Waffles are better because 1, the variety. 2, the crispiness. 3, the variety again.
That's it.
All right. What do I mean by variety? I mean like you don't have to only just put syrup on it. You could put butter on it. You could put marmalade. You could put any kind of jam on it. Right? You don't have to even have it like be sweet. You can eat it with like chicken. You can eat it with avocado. You can eat it with whatever you would like actually. Plus it has some crispiness and it has texture. It has some umph with it. Pancakes are like just all floppy and just like they're like a little firm, but like it just has no backbone. You know what I'm saying? And I just
Gotcha.
don't see like the point of even making pancakes when you could have waffles. They're quicker to make. Put in the toaster, boom, it's done.
Gotcha. You know what?
There's no point.
You spit it right now. Do you ride a bike with or without training wheels? I must ask, by the way. I'm just curious. Like when you ride a bike, do you put the training wheels on or no?
No, when I learned to ride my bike, I had no training wheels.
Oh, perfect. So the pockets are your training wheels inside those little squares inside waffles. Disgusting. We don't have an international house of waffles. We got international house of what? Pancakes. I hop, cause hop on it. Hit you with the slide piece. Boom, pancake. There are thousands of pancakes. Pecan, blueberry, strawberry, marmalade. You springing that up? We got her going crazy, huh?
That goes the same way for waffles.
That's cool. But there's an international house of waffles. There's an I how? How you make a store like that? Where's the I how at, huh? Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Exactly.
Like, anywhere you see pancakes, you are most likely going to see waffles.
Let me explain something about the word pancake in general. Pansexual. Cake, I'm getting cake. That means I get pussy and ass of all varieties. Waffles, you waffling right now because you just yapping about nothing. Pancake, that's 2 words. It took 2 separate entities to create one masterpiece. It's a cake as well in the morning. That's beautiful. Talk to them. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Huh? What's up?
Okay. I don't really have a rebuttal.
You don't have a rebuttal.
I think I got everything out, and I think I'm stumped.
I'm stumped.
It was nice talking to you, Sarah. That was nice.
Appreciate
you.
you. Nah, I appreciate you, man. Have a lovely day.
All right.
All right. Anyways, waffles are better, by the way. I like waffles more. Anyways, we keep going. Let's see. Who do I want now? Let's see. I'm trying to get the people I haven't done. What's up?
Peter, the horse is here.
Oh, yeah.
Insane intro. What's up?
So,
What's up? What do you want to debate?
okay, so I had a crazy debate topic, but I had to change it because I was sitting in that waiting room for an hour and 21 minutes, and I gotta change it up on you.
Like to hear it.
Saros does not have beef with me. You're the opposite. Let's go.
I got you. 100% easy work. That's easy work. So you're saying I don't have beef with you?
You don't have you know what? You do have beef with me. How about that one?
Okay, you want to change it right now? We just changing it? Okay, cool.
I'm changing it right now.
I got you. Okay. I don't have any. I've never met you in my entire life. I don't know who you are.
But you have proceeded to look in that waiting room. I put up in there in the little chat thing, patiently waiting with the silly emote. And everyone's patiently waiting, especially me. An hour, 21 minutes. I joined as soon as I got off of work, an hour and 22 minutes ago. And I just made it up here now. You don't see me, and you said, nuh-uh.
Oh, I didn't see you at all. I didn't see you at all. I didn't.
You didn't see me. I'm so seeable. That is my rebuttal. I'm so seeable. I'm big.
You know, it's crazy. I've discovered. I didn't realize I was speaking to a former doctor because you have 0 patience. So I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. And I'm obviously Ray Charles here because I didn't see you. If you put it in Braille, maybe I would have been able to see it. But naturally, I just chose based on a random assortment, and people kept joining in and out, and I couldn't remember all the names. And that's on me. I had no idea. Didn't really factor that in. So naturally, I apologize to you. So I believe I've squashed all the beef, and I wouldn't even have any beef because I'm not Wendy's. We don't have any beef. I'm not even Arby's. No meats here. So.
You know what? You make a valid point, but
Mm.
you just had to talk about Ray Charles. You best hit the road, Jack, because you still sat there and you did not choose me. Pick me, choose me. I am that girl.
Well, I didn't know you
How
were.
about that?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a pick me. I don't know. That's not really feminist of you. Apologize for that. I don't know. It's maybe you
How do
should.
you know that's my gender? How do you know that I'm a girl?
I don't know you're a girl, but I think everybody should be a feminist.
You know what?
You should just destroy
You know what?
destroy your internalized misogyny. I think, regardless of any gender you are, I'm pretty sure you have a little bit of that. That's what it sounded like to me.
What if I said nuh-uh? No.
What if nuh-uh? What
Hold on.
if
Okay,
no
so
no?
for my last 2 minutes, I have 2 minutes left. Can I
Uh-huh.
hit you with this? Oh, okay. The
Mhm.
original thing. I just want to troll a little bit. A
Mhm.
perfectly unstoppable force can meet a perfectly immovable object.
Yeah.
Debate. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
You
Let's
said
go.
they can or can't. Are you arguing they can?
Yes, sir.
My argument is that by literally the law of relativity in physics, by existing within chemistry, it will create friction, which will cause them to slide off each other. The only action that could possibly happen is friction, which will cause irreparable damage to both objects. That is the only reasonable reaction.
But if they get damaged, then they move. Something breaks, it moves, correct?
No, the object wouldn't move. The unstoppable object would be unstoppable, and the immovable force would be unmoved. The movement would still stay perpetual, and the object would still stay within itself as unmovable because it didn't move in any capacity. The only thing that would happen would be friction.
But if the object moves, it wasn't immovable.
No, the object wouldn't move. The unstoppable force would move in a different direction. It would alter the direction of the moved object.
But so you're saying that neither changes.
Yes, 100%. There's no relative
If
change
neither
in that.
changes, then the force isn't moved anymore, so it has been stopped.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
change. It doesn't change the original
Nuh-uh.
directive. No, it doesn't change the directive. It changes the direction of the directive. There's more. It's working on a three-dimensional plane, so it'd move in a right direction. If I'm always going left and then something tells me to go right, I'm not changing in any which way the force of which I'm moving. The unstoppability is still unstoppable. I'm just moving in a different unstoppable way.
See, but you're breaking reality at this point. Reality will break because the question is impossible, but something still happens, right?
Something still happens. Yeah, friction. That's the point of friction. That's the reality of friction.
Okay, so if something is frictionized, because that is low key a word,
Mm-hmm.
then
Very low key.
Okay, you know what? Let me stop. Let me stop this. I'm gonna go take my shower. I hope you know. I got off of work. I was watching your Gideon video, and I seen that you were live, and I'm like, I gotta get in on this. So I joined the Discord, and I'm like, damn, I gotta run to my car. He might pick me, and I haven't even taken a shower. 12-hour shift in the in the warehouse, no AC. I gotta go take a shower. I'm sitting here smelly as hell, talking to you about some goddamn immovable force, bro.
That's beautiful. I respect that, appreciate that, and I thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule to talk to me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go take a shower because I'm stinky. You have yourself a good night.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yes, bye-bye.
Beautiful topic, beautiful talk. Holy crap, my ears. All right, I got autoplayed here. Love to see it. I will now do. Let me see somebody I didn't do. I'm gonna try somebody that's been here for a hot second. I'm forgetting the names of people. So if I miss somebody, man, I'm sorry. I'm be here for a second. Hey. Hey.
Oh, I didn't know I was here. My bad.
No, it's okay. Would
Listen,
you?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm kind of nervous to do this, to be honest.
Okay, that's
And
fair.
all right. And if I said something wrong, you can let me know if I said something wrong, and you can correct me. Okay?
Hey, it's your life. I'm just living in it.
Yeah. Listen. I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack, to be honest, but I'll try very hard not to like go crazy about it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time to breathe. So just take some time to breathe.
To be honest with you, is it crazy to say like that I understand both sides of the situation? To be honest,
What situation?
like I don't know honestly. It could be any situation, but somehow it could be like I understand both sides or something, but at the same time I don't like how they express their shit differently. Honestly, that's what I feel like. Honestly,
You would have to make it less broad, I feel. I'm not quite sure exactly what you're
oh,
referring
okay,
to. I
maybe I tell you,
apologize.
I'm not that good at speaking to be honest, but
It's okay.
you know what I was feeling like honestly. Honestly, I don't know if it's all right for me to bring up the Carmelo Anthony situation, but to be honest with you, I don't take any sides of this. To be honest,
So your
I think
argument is that you take zero sides?
no. I mean, let me explain myself.
Okay.
I know there could be no both side situation. There could be one both side situation. There could be any. It really depends on the situation. To be honest, is that's how I feel like. To be honest, you know,
Do you have no integrity?
honestly,
You would I feel as though you would have to you don't have to pick a side left or right. You can understand both sides, but which one do you feel strongly about? Which one do you feel more aligned to? Or do you not
I
wish
feel
to
like that. I
go
feel
ahead.
really bad for both of them. To be honest, the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. To be honest, that's what
Yeah,
I feel like.
one person lost their life and another person is in jail for the rest of their life. It's a very horrifying
Yeah,
situation. Yeah.
yeah, it's a really terrible situation, and yeah, I honest, to be honest with you, I feel like that Carmelo Anthony needs help. To be honest, before he stabs someone. To be honest,
What was
is that crazy to say? Or?
what is your sorry, I don't mean to circumvent you. What is the thing you would like me to argue against?
The thing, like, to be honest, it's most likely I heard one of those people on the news was saying like it's most likely the student in the school saying like he was known for fighting and all that stuff, but he never. That's what I've heard honestly, and that's one thing I feel like that. Do I feel like that Carmelo Anthony needed help?
Is
It's most likely obvious. Do I feel like it?
what yeah, do you feel like it? I don't know. I'm not you.
I think
I can't speak for you.
I feel like that Carmelo Anthony actually needed help, and to
Okay.
be honest, and to be honest, if I say something crazy, don't let me know. But I'm really nervous to be honest. That's why.
It's
I'm
okay.
trying
It's
to.
okay. It's okay. This is to start the timer. I would need to know the opposite of what I'm debating. I have to start the timer.
Honestly, both sides of how they treat, not likely but Austin and like Carmelo. It's
Okay.
most likely the how the supporters on both of them. Honestly, sometimes some reason I feel like that there are something. I just feel like that. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. Let me
It's
take my
okay.
time.
It's okay. It's okay. I didn't start the timer yet because I didn't know what I was debating against. Um, are you just sad over the fact of the matter that the situation has different actors on both sides? Are you just trying to come to a point of understanding?
Maybe that's probably feel like I want to understand how to like understand the both
Well,
sides from
that wouldn't really
understand
be
both
a
sides most likely.
okay. I got you. I'll argue that you should understand neither side. Ready?
What?
I'll argue that you should understand neither side. You ready?
Yeah.
Got you. Everybody in this situation deserved what happened to them, and I don't like anybody involved. All the black people involved in this that are die hard for the entire situation, they're evil because they would excuse any black murder in any capacity. All the white people simply use this as an excuse to be evil and racist towards black people, as Austin Metcalf's father called him a watermelon killer. They were already racist, and it's just going to cause a spark in the culture war and totality. There's nothing to gain from benefiting and listening to either of these sides.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh,
I almost understand. Oh,
go ahead.
it's something. Sorry, I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
I just don't like how the supporters and like Carmelo and Austin have expressed. It's most likely both sides, honestly, that really pissed me off. Like one time, no, not nine time, no, actually. It's most likely obvious that I feel like that if Is anyone in the chat saying that I'm stuttering so bad? Honestly,
No one, ignore that. No one's talking about it right now. They're talking about cheese in my eye bags right now. That's all they're talking about. They're saying I look tired.
you got
That's
cheese
it.
eye eye.
They just
Damn.
they just said I got eye bags. That's all they're talking about. Don't worry about it. You're too. Don't be. It's me and you talking right now. Don't worry about anybody else.
Yeah.
It's just me and you.
Yeah. So that's what I feel like. I feel like that both sides expressed it in the wrongful way instead of trying to find ways to understand what really happened and all that stuff. And listen, I know nobody's gonna listen or anything, but I can't control what y'all listen. Not really. I mean, I can't control what y'all believe in. To be honest, that's what I feel like. Honestly, you know.
Okay. I mean that's fair, valid. It's understandable.
It
That's
it really depends on how you talk to the person. Honestly, that's why it's not like some. I don't know the word for this to be honest, but it's most likely what happens in the real world. To be honest, it depends on what person you talk to, or you see.
yeah. That's every topic on Earth. It depends on who you
Yeah,
talk to, but that's every topic on Earth. That's just how
for
topics
real.
work.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, I feel like that. Okay, can I be honest about what I feel like about to say?
Yeah, go ahead. You're more than welcome to be honest. That's what I would hope so.
Yeah. So I feel like the Carmelo Anthony supporters and us, the Metcalf supporters, aren't doing anything better. Because I swear, honestly, it's like here's my perspective on how I see those Austin Metcalf supporters. I swear, people will complain about black fatigue, black fatigue, black fatigue. Like, please shut up about this. Like, I just remember the time Jeff Metcalf, Austin's Metcalf, dad. I heard he said he didn't want this to be a race issue, honestly, but unfortunately, that's what happened. People didn't listen to him. And that's what really happened. Did you heard that, or I don't know?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how I feel like that. Why he went insane and called Carmella and Watermelon Killer. Honestly. That's the reason why it happened.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not.
the
I understand his
pressure,
anger.
no, the pressure from online obviously got to him. It's just that's what happened, and that's why I think
Yeah,
all sides in this are pure evil and deserve no understanding in any capacity, and they're all just use this to further a race war, and I don't wish to understand them.
for real. That's what I'm trying to say. Thanks for trying to say what I'm trying to say. That's
Yeah,
what I feel like.
yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, I'm looking at other service right now.
It's okay.
I feel like that Carmelo Anthony's supporters aren't doing good either, honestly, because I swear they're just saying something not true stuff and all that. When I feel like that, it's most likely obvious that they didn't see what happened in the footage, honestly, clearly. But I'm not gonna blame them, honestly, because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the footage, it was so low quality, really low quality.
Mm.
Yeah, it was definitely well, not too low quality. I mean, it was 4K, but when you zoom it in, it's low quality. You get what I'm saying?
It's true. I guess because we don't have the ample footage, we couldn't really figure out exactly what happened. But at the end of the day, a life is lost. All that I know is that a life
Yeah,
is lost.
for real. Yeah, and that's why I feel like that. None of the testimony, I don't know how to say this, but the witnesses didn't support Carmelo. To be honest, they didn't say they didn't say he killed him in self defense. They didn't. It's pretty obvious that they didn't. They saw the situation, and that's what happened. You
Mm.
know?
V, time is up, my friend.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. Thank you. By the way, I just want to point out your speech, by the way. You don't stutter.
Yeah.
You don't stutter. You stammer. You're fine.
Oh yeah, Stammer.
It's okay. You're perfectly fine. Your
Yeah.
speech is fine. Don't take anything to heart. You did fantastic with the speech. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a lovely day, my friend.
You too. You're amazing.
Oh, he was about to say I'm amazing. Thank you. Appreciate him. Appreciate him. We're gonna get OK Kiko. He's been here for a hot second. I've seen his name around, so we're gonna get this person in here. Hello. Okay, never mind then. I apologize. That's on me. Shouldn't have done that. It's gonna keep going back there. Didn't mean to move. Yeah, you want to be in there? You want to be in there. It's gonna keep going now. Hey. Hello, Josh.
All right, what's up, man?
What's cracking?
How you doing?
Fantastic so far. Pretty good day. How about yourself?
Doing all right. That's incredible. I had a question that was a little more serious, but I think I'm gonna go
You,
the
you
more
can
easy.
you can do serious. I'm fine with doing serious. Does it gotta do? I'm just gonna do the
Mm,
opposite whatever you choose.
That's real. I think in One Piece, Blackbeard has not shown enough for me to think he is a credible threat. His crew, sure, like that stuff on Hachinosu was baller. They managed to catch Garp, whatever. But the man himself has done nothing but plot and scheme in the background. I'm not scared of him.
Got you. Completely understood. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and explain why you think Blackbeard is a worthless peer character. You said.
Yeah, worthless tier. Worthless.
Go ahead.
Absolutely garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with what his feats. Power scalers love feats. I'm not a power scaler, but we're gonna start there.
Okay.
I can think of he pulled up to Drum Island, caused chaos there, whatever. Fodder tier. Captured Ace, whatever. Almost caught Luffy. Broken the Impel down, got soloed by Magellan.
Mm-hmm.
But then he managed to escape. I'll give him that's a feat to manage to escape Magellan because Luffy did it too.
Mm-hmm.
And survived Marineford. He wasn't fighting, didn't do shit but survive. He basically cockroached it. And then post time skip, I can't think of anything.
That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Why would we know about what Blackbeard is doing? Why would we know about that? What would that gain us in the story? What would we gain from that?
I don't think we need to know what he's doing.
You're
More so, he
yeah.
needs more visibility.
Well, no. That's the point of Blackbeard's character. He's a fucking rat. He works in the shadows. He works in the underbelly of society. He's an actual pirate. If we knew about what pirates are doing, the government would catch on. And then you'd be questioning, why isn't the government doing anything about Blackbeard? The government's doing something about Luffy because I think it doesn't shut up. People doing something about Naruto because Naruto's wearing orange and yellow. A ninja, if one real ninja popped up in Naruto, the whole Uchiha clan would die. And that's exactly what happened. Itachi took them all out. Blackbeard is doing exactly what a pirate should do. And he is accomplishing much more than anybody. As a matter of fact, he's doing just as much as Luffy when you really think about it. Within a span of 2 years, Blackbeard went from a nobody to a Yonko. That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. He is a perfect character in that capacity because he waited. He's patient. He makes sure to gather what he knows. He has enough information to know that he needs the roll poneglyphs. He has a better vision of what to do than Luffy does. We love Luffy because Luffy is an idea. Blackbeard is a person. Blackbeard will whimper. He's scared. He uses that as an advantage against people. It's like, why is he so weak? Why is he cowering? He looks so pathetic. And people underestimate Blackbeard. But every time you underestimate Blackbeard, guess what? Bada bing, bada boom. He kills you. He sneaks you. He took out his dad that way. He took out everybody that way. Well, his adoptive father. Blackbeard has done everything in his power to be the most pirate in history. He is actively the most real threat in the entire series. He takes double damage. He can destroy the world. He can take your fruit. He is actively a snake and a rat. Exactly what a pirate is supposed to be, a backstabber.
I will give you that. But in terms of I'm afraid of Luffy encountering this character, the Straw Hats in general. I was afraid when we pulled up to Elbath and suddenly the Gods Knights are here. I don't think I'd feel the same way if all of a sudden when we leave and Blackbeard pulls up like, oh, it's time. Like, I don't. If he could steal the Sun God fruit, like,
yeah, you don't think that's scary? You don't think that's scary?
I don't think so. He hasn't. The most I've seen is him solo Boa.
Yeah, and then he had Boa's neck and was about to wring her out and annihilate her. That's a horrifying feat.
It is. That's scary. But the whole Straw Hat crew versus, well, I guess if Blackbeard's pulling up, he's pulling up with the 12 Titanic captains and all that.
They cooking the entire crew. They got Aokiji. If Aokiji fought against Garp, he's definitely gonna fight against Sanji and Zoro. Like, he is whooping their ass.
I'll give you that. You know what? You're right. He in the shadows with it.
Yeah, that's literally his fruit.
We got one more. Yeah, no God. We got one more minute. The more serious topic was, I don't think that any of the systems that are in place in order to fight government corruption or get laws made for the people rather than private equity or whatever will work or ever work, and they're designed to fail on purpose.
100%, because when absolute power corrupts, absolutely. but actively they are going to work because I forgot I was doing opposite. Sorry. Yeah, they are going to work because you don't have faith in the people. We have come together all the time to get active, progressive change, and change is slow and it takes time. We have to work within the systems and bore them out from the inside out. That's what you have to do. You can't just think things are going to change instantly. Even if the systems themselves are corrupt, we have to rely on the systems because if our institutions fail, then we fail as a people.
But the systems control how the people think.
Yes, and that way we got to change how the people think. We have to actively become the system in itself.
We can become the system. I guess we get into the system, but doesn't the system corrupt it?
No, we got to be beyond the system. We got to go beyond that. Like Soul Leveling said, go beyond the system. That's how we got to do it. Use the system, and the system uses you. Come on now, you know this. You seen Sung Jin Woo. Come on.
This is real.
Time.
You
Anyways,
got-
I actually do initially agree with your point about that. There's actually no way to change the systems because we are
Very-
hopelessly powerless. To be quite real with you.
That's really sad. But Blackbeard, though.
Blackbeard goes crazy.
All right, Jay, you have a good day, man.
You too. Peace. Lordy's on the G. All right. I got Boronel next. Seen some Boronel. Seen them in here for a minute. Ew. All right. Never mind then. I apologize. That's on me. How could I be so foolish trying to get Pizza Guy in here? How could I be so stupid? Yo. Pizza Guy?
Oh my god, it's you! Oh my god!
Hey. Hey.
Yeah. First of all, One Punch Man is better written than Attack on Titan.
Okay. All right. I like this one a lot. This is actually pretty chill. All right. Go ahead and start your topic. I'll just do Attack on Titan's better. Go crazy.
Okay. So first of all, it's straightforward, more consistent. And yeah, sorry, real quick. I cannot hear you on my phone. I'm
you can't?
watching you on YouTube.
Oh, you can't hear me at all. I was like, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Kinda. I can kinda hear you, but it's like
Oh, that's-
really, really low. What happened?
Oh, you good? Sorry, I'm just the color changed in my room.
Oh no, it's good. Okay, so first of all, Aaron, he is good written, like, but
Do you have my stream up?
the thing is with Aaron, it's just that at the end of the day, all he did was just kill people and is now trapped in like present, just internal present.
That's it? That's the argument?
Because if you think about it, all he did was just fight a war, and then guess what? Now he can see his past, present, and future, and then kill people.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot hear you, but yeah.
Oh, are you watching my stream right now? I don't know if I'm speaking.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Okay, I guess I'll just go ahead and try my best to talk and explain why Attack on Titan is significantly better. I can kind of hear myself in your thing, but that's okay. I'm just going to lower this a little bit so I don't hear myself. Okay, so Attack on Titan is a better cohesive narrative overall. It is a cyclical story that actually makes sense. The narrative and themes of the point are the fact of how far will you go for your dreams, and that's an important narrative. The entirety of One Punch Man is simply the fact of the matter of, all right, so I finished my goal and everybody else is relying on me. I think there are better designs overall in the entirety of One Punch Man, but in terms of the overall cohesive narrative and being a cyclical story with the mythology and the allusions to everything and how characters are written, I think it has a deeper, more impactful plot in Attack on Titan because they actually care about the arcs of the characters overall, as opposed to just making them have one-off moments that give them small things. There's too much going on in One Punch Man to have a cohesive narrative that actually grounds the characters in totality. With Attack on Titan, it does ground everybody, and everybody accomplishes what they need to, and it actually shows the consequence of going too far for your dream.
Yeah, you demolished me. I'm not gonna lie. But can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, I think Levi is a better written character than Eren.
Eren is the greatest character in all of fiction because he's the only person that said he was going to kill everybody and do it, period.
But Levi is the enforcer who has nothing to enforce at the end anymore, and it's so much tragic than Eren.
I don't care about the tragedy behind it. I care about the fact that my goat stumped everybody out. My goat came in there and said, "Hey, I'm stumping every single person out," and he did exactly that.
Bro, your goat has been written like 3 separate times.
So?
So it's like kind of boring at this point. The person can see the future and then ruins their life. Like Dark Vader, Paul Atreides, and then you got Eren.
Eren Yeager is definitively just the greatest thing to ever happen in fiction. I respect him, I love him, and he's outstanding. It's hard to do this. It's hard to do this because it's like a stunted delay between the two.
I'm so sorry. I can understand that.
Here, you come back after you fix it. I'll probably get you in here again later.
Okay, yeah, and also I'm a very big fan, and also I hope your foot is okay after what happened.
Thank you, appreciate it. Peace. Worry Fox, why do you make a GoFundMe every few months? Also, a story about a bunch of you stumping all your foot suspect fans that said you were blocking that question. That's loud. Got you on this. No, there is an auto thing. If you comment something mean to me, that it will get rid of it. That's usually what happens. Or if you will harass me or send me death threats over stuff, I kind of just get that. But I don't know what to tell you about the foot thing. I really don't. I got my car stolen. That from the front of my house. I got a police report about that. I've shown the police report multiple times on stream. You can look up the police report if you want to do that. You can just look my name up in the Detroit registry if you'd like to. I'm pretty sure my police report is pretty public. I'm not really sure if that's going to do anything. There's no CCTVs in my neighborhood because I live on the east side of Detroit. I'm not really sure what you want from me realistically. I wear a compression sock most of the time, so my foot doesn't get too damaged. I can't let it breathe too much because I have a specific gel that's on top of my foot, so I have to do that. I really don't appreciate that. Oh yeah, I'll make it through this too. So it's just life's tough. Listen, I don't find any joy in making GoFundMes. You don't have to donate. I actually tell people if they don't have the money, don't donate. So if you don't want to donate, you don't have to. So, and Detroit sucks. I think it has one of the highest crime rates of all time. I don't know if you guys saw recently. I guess I could show this here. Let me show you Detroit. Let me show you what's going on in Detroit. Let me just pull up what's happening in Detroit just to make this a little easier for everybody. Just for the naysayers that say all stuff, just for a few of the naysayers. Give me 1 second. Hold on. This is kind of what goes on in Detroit, if you're ever curious. This happened up the street from me. This was right up the street from me. This is by Metro Detroit News, the official news station of Metro Detroit. People were out. They were taking over the blocks. They do team takeovers here all the time. It's very horrifying and disruptive going on here. It looks like Gotham City to a lot of people. I was right up the street from this. They were launching fireworks at me, and it was very horrifying. It's really horrifying. That's just Detroit. I really don't know what to tell you. They're taking stop signs. If you look behind me, I don't know if you've ever noticed, I have a traffic light. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. I do just have a traffic light. It's just mine. So yeah, this is evil. This is happening all over the city, by the way. This is happening all over the city. So this is just a regular thing that happened. It was really, really crazy. It was nuts. This was happening all over the city. People were stopping traffic. People were suffering. Paramedics couldn't do much. It was very horrifying. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, just right behind, like if you look right behind me, there is a traffic light. I just have a traffic light. It's just right there. Just have a traffic light. Not like I legally got a traffic light, man. That's my city. I can't control this. I'd like to move. I have the GoFundMe, so I can move. That's why I have the GoFundMe. That's why I made I want to move. That's why I have it. So, big reason why I have the GoFundMe is so I can move. So the funds are being used to move. The first part of the funds was for my car that got stolen, and then my foot stuff, and then so I can move. So, yeah. Allegedly. So that's just life. I really don't know what to tell you. So, now then, we're going to go ahead and get somebody else here. Let me see if I can get someone else. Go ahead and get a Bankai. What's up, Bankai?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Saros? Oh, nice to meet you, sir. This is exciting.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So, I guess a debate I can come up with for the time being. I know you got down One Piece debate, but I'm gonna say Usopp is a bomb character. He's the everyman character. And my debate is that One Piece has gone on so long that it has no place for an everyman character like himself. Whereas if it ended in the 5-year stretch that Oda originally wanted, he would be a better character.
Your argument is that One Piece would be better for Usopp if the story was shorter?
Yes, sir.
Got you. Ready?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Explain your premise of why you believe that first. Go ahead. Go crazy.
The world building wouldn't be as huge. You wouldn't have concepts like hockey. You wouldn't have met super strong characters like we do now.
So,
Emu wouldn't be a thing.
So an objectively worse story?
It would be worse. But Usopp would probably be a better character. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying because I don't like him as a character. Because I feel like his utility is past his expiration date.
There's not a single character in One Piece that has actively grown outside of strength. They haven't grown as people. The core concept of who they are is the same. They just build off that core concept of who they are. So Sanji is always going to be a pervert. Zoro's always going to be a lost Ronin. Then you have Luffy, who's always going to be himself and free. Nami's always going to be a thief. Usopp's always going to be a coward. It's just showing to be more of what they are and finding ways to divvy from that in totality. Their core roots of their character is always going to be the same. It wouldn't have been better for Usopp. He would have been a brave warrior of the sea. But as Buggy said, the best thing about a story is the story. Nobody remembers legends or power or strength. People remember a good story overall. The stories that Usopp's tell are the most powerful thing. We've seen stories be the strongest thing because of Big News Morgan. People said that, oh, Usopp tried to take out Big Mom when Capone tried to take out Big Mom. Usopp is the most important member of the crew because he's going to craft the narrative of the whole Straw Hats. He's going to spread the legend. He is definitively, especially now, the most important character. We wouldn't have got that within a 5-year span.
Okay. But my point is, you wouldn't need all those characters either if it just stuck to the 5-year route. My gripe is on him being a brave warrior of the sea aspect. Yes, he will be the storyteller, but will he be a brave warrior of the sea?
It doesn't matter if he
Which is
becomes a
his
brave
dream,
warrior of the
correct?
sea. It doesn't matter if he becomes a brave warrior of the sea. What matters is if he believes he's a brave warrior of the sea. He's already a brave warrior. By the fact that he's on Luffy's crew, the fact that he's on the Pirate King's crew, he's already brave just by being in the situations. You got to understand what bravery is because he wants to be heroic. Bravery is I don't know. Heroic is I'll never know. Usopp will never know if he's going to be a brave warrior of the sea. Thus, he is a hero. He is God Usopp. And immortalized, he is a God Usopp. Everybody respects him already. He's already there.
I'll fuck with that. I like your rhetoric style. I'm just excited to talk to you. That's the best I could come up with. I didn't know it would happen so fast. I thought I'd be in the waiting room longer. So I was like, damn, I gotta come up with something quick.
Well, you joined. You should have waited. You joined.
I'm sorry, bro, but this is what would I say? A canon event in my life now.
A Canada vet talking to me.
It's exciting, man. You, Joe Bartolozzi, I watch your streams with JD Legend and Murphy, Tekking. I like seeing content creators out to actually talk to one for the first time. You are the first content creator I've ever talked to that I watch a lot.
That's insane. You can just message them. Yeah, I feel like because like Joe Barloni, I played Mecha Chameleon with him in Ludwig recently. You could just you could just talk to these people. They're just regular people. just very like
I know it's facts. I know you say it all the time, but it's just hard, bro, to maintain that barrier because you're always through a screen. You know what I mean?
that is true. I mean, I suppose it is a barrier of some sort. I mean, but if you're a part of the Static Choir, we're already best friends.
Hey,
We're already the
sir.
best of friends.
Is that time? Is that it?
Do you have a minute left? Anything else you want to say?
Oh shit, a minute left.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Shunsui Kuryaku is my favorite captain in Bleach, and I'm out. Thank you, sir.
Have a lovely day, man. Bye.
You too.
Oh, my son's here. Hello, child.
Oh shit! No
Oh my god, shut the fuck
what
up. Shut
I don't think you were gonna add me. I thought it was gonna be lost because I'm your son and we talk every day.
No,
Um,
no. You live in my house now.
yeah, true say. I actually couldn't think of a subject to talk about. Okay. British people are superior, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Go crazy.
So, actually, I would break it down into another category. So, you know how like New York is like a melting pot, right? That's like all of the UK right now. If we're talking about current state of the country, you know what I'm saying? And what's it? Shit,
You're usually never this tongue-tied. This is interesting.
I couldn't think of a question to ask. I was just like kicking it with everyone. I'm making another server right now. I'm fucking. Oh my god.
Why'd you join the waiting room?
I just wanted to talk about that. Is that such a bad thing to want?
Is that a crime?
Is that a crime? I'm saying. I mean, shit. I don't want to waste your time and shit, so I might as well see myself out with it. You know,
I'm
that's
so
what
weak. If you want to talk later, just message me, man.
I know. I dead ass. I was just coming there for shits and giggles. Like I did not know there was like a cool and everything going on. But,
I'm about to put you in a waiting room. Peace, brother.
yeah, no problem.
My son, my child. Hey, Shaggy. Just seeing Shaggy in chat. I'll get you in here. Hold on. The certified yapper, Shaggy. Go crazy.
Oh shit!
I was thinking you in chat. Go
I
crazy.
wasn't ready to be scooped yet.
It's too bad.
Hi, I'm Shaggy.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
So my argument would be, I personally believe that Marvel is a way worse universe to live in than DC.
Okay, I can do the opposite. Yeah, it's easy. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Why is Marvel worse than DC?
Okay, so the sheer threats that you have to deal with on a not only a planetary level but on a daily level are just way worse. Like, let's use New York City as an example, right?
Okay.
So let's say you live in New York, right? You chilling, you know, like you have a hot dog stand, you selling glizzies on the corner, you know, and the next thing you know, you hear, oh shit, and you see a fucking car being flung at you because the Hulk, a hero, by the way, a hero is going on a rampage and just freaking the fuck out because he's fucking angry.
Yeah, you might get a medical bill, and they have technology that actually fixes that, and it would actually make it easier for you. Because if you break a bone in Marvel, you're actually fine nanobots with Iron Man. That's actually pretty easy. Now DC, right? Let's say you jaywalk in Gotham. I see you jaywalking in Gotham. What the hell was that? The fuck? What's that noise? What's that noise? And you see a sweaty billionaire coming up with his big hairy bat balls, dropping your forehead. Boom! Smack your neck. Ow! And you thinking, okay, all right, you shouldn't have jaywalked. So you just, you go to the hospital. Now you got a crazy bill from Gotham. Oh, the bill's crazy. Then you're leaving. Okay, all right, cool. And then you see, riddle me this. A brain teaser? A brain teaser? And then Batman comes, the guy that put you in the hospital, he comes and he's like, okay, all right, I stopped the Riddler. Okay, he stopped. Easy, right? Good. Next week, let me give you a riddle. How'd you get out of Arkham? It's been 7 days. A good behavior. Or better yet, Joker actively just decided that. And then on top of that, you're like, okay, Gotham's not the best, so you leave to Metropolis. It's easy. Superman's here. And you said a car's destroying you. Have you ever felt an Omega Beam? You just every conceivable you get deleted.
Yeah.
You get deleted from history, by the way. No one remembers you if you get hit by an Omega Beam. There's no character in Marvel that does that.
I got one, right? I got one for you, right? I got two for you. So now we got the mutant gene, right?
Yeah.
So first things first. Imagine you chilling, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you chilling. You just got out of school. You're a high school student. You met the love of your life. You chilling. And then you wake up the next day and everyone in your town is gone. Everyone is dead. You're the only survivor. And you're like, oh, fuck. Where is everybody? Why is it a ghost town? And you see one person alive and you're like, oh my God, it's my girlfriend. And when you get near her, she fucking vaporizes, right?
Oh, she
Because
vaporizes?
the mutant gene, when activated, you can get any power. And it just so happens that one of those powers can be massive emissions of radiation that kills everyone around you.
Okay.
And then you got to deal with the savage Logan coming in. Like, imagine you chilling after your powers just got awoken. And then you're like, oh my God, it's my favorite hero, Wolverine. And he's like, nah, I'm only really here to slime you, bro.
But I'm alive, right?
Nah, you're dead after that.
Okay. Oh no. I was alive until that point. That I got you just said I get a superpower. I'm immediately becoming a villain. In Gotham, you're becoming a statistic. I'm gonna become a villain. What's up?
Like another thing to go into there is like, let's say like the snap, right? I'm a lesbian. I love pussy. I'm gonna say it as it is. Let's say like you get home after a long day after work, right?
Yeah.
And you're chilling, right?
Yeah.
And like you're like trying to please your wife. You're like, I had a long day. Me and you are having stress. Let's go. I'm gonna go down on you. I'm gonna please you. And like next thing you know, all you hear is snap, and then like you're spitting up dust.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That means I ain't got to pay for somebody else. That's perfect. Thank you, Thanos. I appreciate it. That's just, you made that way easier for me. Now, picture this, right? Let's say you chilling in your house, right? And you took an extra cookie out of work, and then you hear, you took extra cookie at work. Is that Batman? And you ain't got no you got no nanites to stop you or nothing.
The problem with DC, and it's like the common argument is that we always rely on Gotham because Gotham is a shithole.
Yeah.
But the problem with is that all of Marvel is like that.
No.
Marvel is just that shithole.
Have you seen Marvel Detroit? Marvel Detroit's actually really peaceful.
Marvel.
No, Marvel. It's crazy. I looked it up. Marvel Detroit.
It's actually kind of funny.
It's wildly peaceful. I didn't expect it to be that. Canada's more dangerous. In Marvel, I live in Detroit, so if I move to the Marvel universe, I'd just be in Detroit. The worst I would have to deal with, and I mean this with my whole chest, is Howard the Duck. I can deal with Howard the Duck. I can beat Howard the Duck's ass. That's nothing. DC Detroit. You know what would happen? I would accidentally take a step, and Doomsday would kill my cat. I'm like, where did Doomsday come from? He's like, sorry, citizen.
Yeah, but like counter opinion is like you're in Marvel Detroit.
Time.
Damn.
Beautiful debate, beautiful work. I appreciate that. Hey, probably the fifth greatest lesbian I've ever spoken to. That's amazing.
I wanted to say one thing. You inspired me to get into content creation. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on.
I'm happy you make content. I'm proud of you for joining the truck and being my coworker. Appreciate you.
All right.
Peace. That was cool. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Shaggy with the subway takes take. That's crazy work. Now then, this name is curious to me. Hey, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hi, I'm a
hey.
huge fan.
Hi, welcome. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hi, I'm watching the stream. How much do you know about magical girls like Sailor Moon or Madoka?
I'm pretty hip.
Okay, I want to argue that Madoka is more of an influential magical girl anime than Sailor Moon. And the
Gotcha.
reason why is because at the moment, oh, timer's not on, is it?
No, not yet. Go ahead. Just state your thesis, then
Oh,
we'll start.
okay. So, my thesis is that Madoka is more of a big magical girl anime than Sailor Moon. And the reason why is because at the moment Madoka is putting out more content than Sailor Moon, whereas like I don't think anything has been made by with Sailor Moon since like 2016. We get like announcements and hints, but really like Ray Earth and Sugar Rune have been doing more for the magical girl scene than Sailor Moon has.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All
Ready?
right.
Ready,
Yeah.
set, and all right. Go ahead and give more to your debate. You said that Madoka Magica is more influential than Sailor Moon.
Or just doing more for the scene at the moment. Like, ever since 2011, every single magical girl anime, or not every single one, but you've seen plenty of them try to kind of copy it, not really understanding what's going on, such as like Symphogear, Magipro, and Magical Girl Site. They
Mhm.
tried to take on the tragical girl genre, sort of, by being like, oh, well, Madoka was super dark, so we're gonna kind of be like, this isn't your average Sailor Moon. We're going to make it all dark and edgy and without really understanding what Madoka's going for. But because of the success of Madoka, I see more people talking about and cosplaying Madoka than Sailor Moon.
Okay,
Like,
so
Sailor Moon is more nostalgic. Oh, sorry.
no, that's fair. It is heavily nostalgia based. When you think about Tokyo Mew Mew, Little Witch Academia, hell, let's talk about Sally the Witch, right? Princess Tutu, Cardcaptor Sakura, right? When you think of those magical animes, right? You think, oh, what's the progenitor of that? Now you could say Sally the Witch, but after Sailor Moon, everybody started doing magical girl. The transformation just kind of appeared everywhere. That's why I got good credence to Kamen Rider for Power Rangers. I do love Power Rangers. I think Power Rangers has more series and stuff like that than Kamen Rider. I think it has more merchandise, but I have to give credit to the original. I love Ultraman, but I gotta give it up to the king of the kaijus, Godzilla, because that's what made it more influential, more impactful. We wouldn't have Madoka Magica if it weren't for stuff like Sailor Moon that actually did the narratives and the harder stuff of making magical girls known. Because my first magical girl anime was Sailor Moon. That was the first one that ever happened with me. So as a random black kid in Detroit, me getting into magical girls happened simply because of Sailor Moon. If it got me, a Crip, into magical girls, then it's doing more work than just some edgy nonsense like Madoka Magica.
Real. I would not call it edgy nonsense. I think it's more of a deconstruction.
Mhm.
It's like, and I don't mean to put Sailor Moon down, but I think at the moment, because like Madoka is getting a new movie, it has an ongoing video game,
Mhm.
and they even collabed with Pretty Cure. Like, I think it's a lot. Like, I think the most Sailor Moon really has going on is the Universal Fan Fests,
Well, hear me
to
out.
my knowledge.
What does
Oh, yeah.
chocolate have to prove it's delicious?
No.
Exactly. But we see that's like arguing Reese's is more influential than chocolate in itself. Right? And I agree, Reese's got a brand deal right now. As a matter, I had a Reese's yesterday. I haven't had pure chocolate in a while. But I gotta give it up because without chocolate, I wouldn't have my Reese's. So who influenced who in the real span of that? Who did that?
True. You make a really good point.
And
But, yep.
on the same vein, there's the point of JJK is technically more influential than Naruto, you might say. But will we even have JJK without Naruto?
I guess not. That is a really good point. Before my time is up, I would like to ask, what is your favorite magical girl anime?
Mew Mew Power, Mew Mew Grace, Mew Mew Flower in Your Face is Mew Mew Power. I watched that on, I think it was like 4Kids or something. It came on after Cubics. Love Mew Mew Power. I don't know what, it was just really good. That or Winx Club, which is not technically a match.
Real.
It's not even a magic girl anime, but Winx Club. I love Winx Club.
It's in the genre. It's just not like it's just not anime, so it counts in my book.
It's
I
magical
think
girl to
the
me.
first ever one I ever watched was Precure, when it went by Glitter Force on Netflix, and my current favorite I think is either Madoka or Princess Tutu.
Princess Tutu goes crazy. It's really
Yes,
good.
it
It's
does.
so good. That's kind of a sleeper pick. Most people don't even know about. That's a real hidden gem. Nobody knows about that.
Yeah. Because of that anime, I've been like trying to stretch so that I can like do ballet and stuff. Like I don't know. I was never taken to like do sports or dance club as a kid, so it's like I watched it and I was like, oh, I want to do that. That's really cool. Like it's oh man, I think Princess Tutu is heavily underrated, and some people like divert from it because it seems too girly. But like that's the point of magical girl anime. It's girly.
Yeah, I think that's why
Like
people would even get into Madoka, because Madoka, it looks girly at first, but then you're like, this is fucked up. This is evil. This
yeah,
is just pure evil.
yeah. Heavy metaphor for the exploitation of young girls, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, very
It's like
very
that. That's
feminist.
how it changed my life. I'm
It
huge
changed
into
my life.
magical. It changed my life. Like that was my second magical girl anime after Pretty Cure. So you can, the whiplash goes crazy.
I didn't even get into the genre yet, and they hit me with the tragical archetype. This is crazy. All right, my friend, that's our time. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
the
you
stream.
so much.
All right,
It was
peace.
nice talking to you.
Absolute pleasure
Goodbye.
to speak to you as well. Peace. By the way, it doesn't matter if I know or don't know. I will know. I just want to point that out. If I don't know a subject, I will know the subject. Just please note that I will know the subject. Just note that. There's nothing on earth that is too niche for me. I mean that with my whole chest. Just know that. Winx Club is the best magical anime. Let's see. What do we got in here? Who haven't I done? You know what? Let's see. Somebody I didn't do. I tried to do OKK. Did Jaden? Did I do Jaden? I don't think I did Jaden. Hey. Hey.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's cracking?
Actually, before you do me, can you get OKKO in here? He accidentally left.
Okay, got you.
Alright.
Hold on, let me get back. Okay, all right. What's up? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, what's up? You kept moving back every time you. What is happening? What is happening? What's going on? Is it? Hey?
Is it? Hold on.
No, his Wi-Fi is not bad. He's literally moving back to the other chat. He's moving back to the other chat. Like he's moving back. I'm just gonna get somebody else. He's moving back to the other chat. I don't know what's happening there. He's just moving back to the other chat. That's literally what's happening. Because I'm just gonna get Bad America in here. Actually, no. Hold on. You have a new topic? Hello? All right. Gonna move that. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, thanks for having me on. So I guess my debate topic was kind of like how you can't really separate art from the artist very easily if they're still alive.
Okay. That's it? That's the argument?
Well, my whole thing is just like, what I mean is not just like artists who just like, I mean like actual like really terrible people, like Alfred Hitchcock or, people like that, Ezra Miller, individuals of that nature, not just people you disagree with.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Jared left.
Okay, well, go ahead and expand your argument. Timer starts.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, well, often the big problem with a lot of these figures is that they actively use their fame, fortune, and influence to justify hurting other people. Jared Leto, for example, has an entire cult. You have it to where, going out of his way to also have creepy allegations. Harvey Weinstein got away with this for a while with his chokehold on Hollywood and all the abuse stories with him. And the same thing was true for Alfred Hitchcock back in the day. It's like to a point where he actively tore down an actress's career, specifically because she refused to sleep with him. And the problem is, well, it's one thing to watch something like a classic such as Psycho or a Harvey Weinstein production now that he's gone. They're dead, so they're not really going to do any harm. But if it's presented like they're still alive, like say someone like Ezra Miller, you can't really say, oh, I'm going to separate art from the artist when the artist is actively utilizing that art as a means of hurting others with their fame, influence, and money.
And that's
why
why
the whole
and that's why you pirate everything. And that's why you don't pay the artist for anything. That's why you enjoy the art in an illegal or an unethical way. That's why there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, and I'm going to live and die by that. That's why I'm not only separating the art from the artist, but the artist is getting nothing from me. They're not getting a single dime from me. I'm not buying an album. I'm not even following them on social media. I don't even know what the album's called. I'm just listening to the song in the way I want to. This person made an amazing game, but he assaulted somebody. I'm still playing the game, but I'm not paying it legally. I'm making a private server. You're getting nothing from me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Go ahead. Any rebuttal?
Okay.
But
good kind of argument. I would say to that, there's a big difference between, oh, here's this big thing where you have all these different artists working together because, many films are a collaborative process. But the difference between something like that and supporting a single artist is that filmmakers, crews, they're already getting paid for their work, whether you financially support them or not. For example, the VFX artists on something like The Flash, they're making their money by this thing being nature of being greenlit. They're going to get other work. However, you look at something like this, the difference between no ethical consumption under capitalism and not supporting a terrible person is that whether or not you can actually distance yourself from the harm that they are doing with their influence, as opposed to just
I'll phrase
holding
it like
harmful
this. I'll phrase it like this. Who's a good
Okay.
Who's a good person?
Like just in general.
Name
or
a famous person who's a good person. Name one.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton is not a good person. She's done horrible things to many people in her life, and she was a vehement racist for a large part of her life.
Like what?
What? She's a vehement racist. She's done evil things to a lot of people. She's a terror to people in Florida, and she was very close to Hulk Hogan, who did racist things as well.
Okay, and that doesn't undermine all the good that she's done with her.
Oh no,
profits as well.
it doesn't. But she's not a good person. You can does doing good make you automatically a good person?
I think it makes you a better person than if you don't.
Got you. Let's say if I tortured animals, but I gave $1 billion to cancer research. Which one outweighs which?
What?
I give $1 billion to cancer research, and I wanted to cure cancer, but every day I just went in the basement and just started torturing animals. Am I a bad person or a good person?
I mean, I guess that would be a bit more gray. Is that your point?
I'm just saying that there's no good people. The famous people aren't good. There's no good famous people.
Yeah, sorry, there's a bit of an echo here, so I'm hearing the same argument. But
very sorry.
No, you're fine. But yeah, I understood what you're saying.
So there's.
I mean, my whole point is just that it's like there's a big difference between, oh, this person holds views I dislike or they did bad things, and this person's actively using their fame, influence, and money to do that. Like, would you say that someone like Dolly Parton is the same as someone like Jared Leto in terms of the way they flip people?
Both could make as much money as I'm gonna make in my entire life on one meal. They both are worthless people to me. All celebrities are evil to me. I don't like a single one of them. They have too much money.
I mean, I don't disagree with you there. I was just talking in terms of like when people constantly say, "Oh, separate art from the artist," and "Oh, I'm just going to do this and that." I'm just saying, if someone's actively using their money, influence, and power because of the art they make to hurt others, I don't think it's unreasonable to say that it's a little harder to separate the art from the artist there.
Harder, but not impossible. Not impossible. You can do it. You can enjoy the piece of media. You can still enjoy it.
Oh, enjoy it all you want. Like, I mean, hell, I mean, I love Psycho. It's one of my
Oh,
favorite movies.
time is up. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
But
No, no worries.
that's pretty good. I think you have, in terms of morality, for sure. But the average person kind of doesn't care about that, sadly.
I know.
It's sad. It's a very sad reality we live in.
I know. But you know, we try to do the best. Try to be the best people we can be, and just hope to be the change you want to see in others. I guess.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna be as evil as possible.
Okay, Skeletor. Anyway,
Appreci-
thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Peace.
Peace.
From what? Yeah, give me 10 or 15 bone-in wings, honey barbecue. Yep. Wood Ranch, please. Hey, what's going on? What do we got next? What do we got next? I saw somebody. There we go. Don't you know what is that? Hey. Hey. That their thing is I have, I don't know if you have the stream up. Gabby? Gabby. The cheapest McDonald's burger is like $3.70. I don't know about that. Gabby? Okay, well, I'm just gonna move you back. Let's see, who did I get? I didn't get Buffalo or Brother Darkness. I'll do Brother Darkness first, then Buffalo, perhaps. Hey. Hey.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I can't complain.
What would you like to debate?
It's really just for the love of the game, but how about American football is inhumane as a national sport?
Okay, got you. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Why is American football inhumane as a national sport?
Okay, so the easiest one just being the amount of injuries and CTE that we've had, and we have had ways that we've tried to make the sport safer. Like I think people would say that, you know, back older football was brutal. Now I really think you just shifted the brutality a little bit, because now you just kind of put people in suits of armor where they feel more comfortable crashing into somebody. And we've got such a massive culture, amount of money and prestige around it, that I feel like a lot of people look up to it at such a young age that even if they're aware of the harm that it can cause, they've already built the idea and the drive and passion to do it, that by the time they become old enough to say, yeah, this is what I want to do, I'm an adult or whatever, that it's already been massively influenced anyway. None of the fans really care too much about it. They care about the athletes, as long as it's within the framework of the sport. None of them are going to say, okay, maybe let's not have that if I don't have to, as long as I can see somebody, you know, bowl somebody over and send them into an isekai realm. People are like massive bowling folks over. But yeah, I think it's kind of inhumane.
I think it's completely humane because they're getting paid crazy money. They're getting paid so much money. They don't have to play football. They don't have to do that. They can break the contract sometimes they want to. They got enough pull and influence. They're relying on their physical attributes to actually get a bunch of money because they can't rely on anything else because they've pigeonholed themselves into that. I think it's completely humane what they're doing. People want that. People crave that. People want the money and fame and attention. You could argue that about the UFC and boxing and all that stuff, but they chose that. They want to fight. They want to be violent. And without violence, humanity would have to rely on other means of getting our primal urges out, so we use a simulated form, avatars of black meat and flesh. These basketball Americans, sorry for my racial preferences, but these basketball Americans are going out here playing football and such, these 6'8" giants, these behemoths, 300 pounds of man meat, going behind your wife and behind another man, just going crazy like that. I think it's completely humane because of the fame, love, attention, the sport and drive they get. And if they get injured, they have the best medical staff on the planet because they need to get back out out there and get some more balls in her face, because men just like playing with balls. It's a favorite national pastime. Men playing with balls. It's completely humane, slightly homoerotic, and it's fun for a love of the game because they can choose not to do it. They choosing to do it. I think it's completely humane.
Nah, see, now I'm good with man meat crashing the man meat as much as the next guy, but if I want to see that without the drastic amount of damage that can be done to it, I'll just watch wrestling or whatnot. And really, the healthcare can't even do nothing about the brain. There's nothing you can do about that pound of, I'm gonna say fat, but that's probably wrong. Sitting inside a fluid in your skull. It is true they do get paid the big bucks and the prestige and the ability that they can like about do whatever they want to. But I would be all right with it if it wasn't so big that it wasn't something that was putting stars in the eyes of kids making the decision. They're making the decision at points where they don't even really know what they're doing or looking at. And by the time they get up to the point where they can make that decision, they're already heavily influenced and more likely to do it because of the friendships, the culture, the heroes that they look up to. And yeah, you pay them the crazy dollars because they're gonna do it. It's mad manipulative. All of the injuries that they're worried about are the ones that they don't even really need to worry about. They worry about tearing their ACL or something that gets them taken out of the game quicker that might actually save their life if they can get put out earlier before they,
They
get
get
early onset.
and they get CTE and stuff of that variety, and that's a fair argument. But they chose this. They chose this. They're relying on physical attributes, ones that I don't have. And they chose to get inside of this so-called inhumane place. They can choose to leave. If something's inhumane, why not leave? Why not just get out of there? And you choose to actually do this to yourself? That's insane. Personally, I think they're greedy. And thus, their greed overcomes any inhumanity that could be happening there. And it's humane in the fact that they're getting so much money that it becomes humane to them.
Okay. Though I do think that there's enough put in to where it is technically still a choice, but it's weighed so heavily where it's like, why wouldn't they? Unless you if you gave that to say, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, whatever, and say, hey, you want to do this? Here's what it looks like. Here's what can happen. Here's what you get paid. Some will take it.
Time
Some
is over.
wouldn't.
That's okay. I completely agree with you, by the way. It's completely inhumane. All sports industries, basketball, they're all disgustingly, wildly inhumane. This was wildly wicked.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just for the love of the game. I
Love it
appreciate you,
again.
bro.
Appreciate you. Have a lovely day.
You too. Have a good one.
All right, Gabby, I'm getting you in again. I saw you type in chat. I saw you. You're back. Go ahead, Gabby. Go crazy. Go. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Gabby, I don't know if you can see this. I've seen you. You're here. You're in the chat. You're part of the squad. You're part of homies. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the people. Welcome to I just put I'm gonna move Gabby back and forth 2 times. Hold on. Boom. And then I'll move Gabby again. And then we'll go boom. There it goes. What's up?
Okay. So
Yeah.
my debate point. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead. Your debate point. Go ahead.
My debate point is Tung Sahur should be
Should be dictator. That's your debate point?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give your reasonings. Timer starts now. Go ahead.
Tung Sahur should be a dictator because hold up, just give me a second. He should be dictator because he knows what's best for us, and democracy is messed up with Donald Trump and everyone being in power. Party system is just one dictatorship traded for another every 4 years, and I think that he would be a better dictator than whoever's in charge right now and whoever's going to be charge in the next election cycle.
It has been shown throughout the entirety of Tung Sabor's all his discography that he has been evil to everybody around him. It has been shown that he doesn't care about his children. He doesn't care about Caparina. He doesn't care about any of the other characters that appear in any of the shorts that appear with Tung Sabor. It has shown that he only knows how to be a nuisance and destroy and annihilate. I think he would be definitively worse than Donald Trump because he doesn't know anything about caring about the people around him. He only knows how to be destructive. And the thing that makes him so enticing is his Looney Tune-esque nature of how he destroys and annihilates and takes from anybody else. He's the worst kind of politician. He wouldn't be a good dictator in any capacity. He would be somebody that would take and steal from the people and annihilate them, and that's not healthy at all.
The entire reason why he should become a dictator is because he would be so abhorrently bad at it that the people would see that and they would revolt and they would install like true democracy. And so we need to go through the worst evil to stop us from going through the bad that we are right now and take us to the good.
That's a fair point, but also you have to factor in that we are experiencing right now with Donald Trump some of the worst evil. Even with COVID, that didn't bring us together. We've experienced massive evils where people are too complacent and docile that they would let somebody launch nukes at them just for the love of the game because they're too complacent with DoorDash and things of that variety. Tung Sabor would just be another person and a long list of people that will come in and destroy us even more so because we don't know how to organize and rally because we care about too many things at once. We are not goal-oriented at all. Even if we had one central enemy, we'd still have people that would support him in some capacity. There are people that would still die and riot for Tung Sabor, and that would actively ruin the entire premise of trying to make a true democracy for everybody.
I feel with Tung Sabor, there will be enough resistance that if 9/10 of the population, even if 7/10, like what happened in Hungary with their most recent election, where everyone rallied around against the evil person and rallied around the good person, and he's much worse than. Just give me a second. That Tung Sahur would be so bad that people would rally against him and revolt, fight with any means necessary against the 10% that like him.
Gas has increased to an astronomical amount. Rent is almost unmanageable. Nobody is getting paid a fair wage in any capacity. There's racial inequality overall. One centralized figure wouldn't be so bad. Even if you start dropping anvils on people, people would say, that's funny. That's hilarious. It wouldn't be 9/10 of the population going after Tung Sabor. It will be maybe 1/10 that wants to, 2/10 that's talking about it online, and then a bunch of people trying to make content about the situation because they're too scared to leave their household and actually participate in the revolution. The revolution is not televised in any capacity. Revolution is live, and it's happening right now, and we're recording it and making it stream to Twitch. It's disgusting.
Fair point. I have no further debate points. I think you won.
It's not about winning or losing a debate in this. It's just about having a conversation. But I do appreciate you bringing in Tung Sabor. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for actually talking about it too. Thank you.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
You too. Bye. Hey, twin and in. Hey, Saros, you should play Animal Hospital. It's a really nice game. Is that you?
No.
Is that who is that?
Somebody else.
Is somebody else? Who is a random guy?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who do you have in here? Who do you have in here?
I know what the people want.
I am a random. Is this Nana?
No.
Who is this? Somebody from your TikTok?
No.
I'm not listening to this person. Not affiliated? I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you because for some reason, no, I know you know me because you knew I was talking to you. They didn't know you were in here.
So?
Mm-hmm. It's been less how long with stupid debate point. It's okay, life happens. Interesting. Ouch. I don't trust you at all. I'm getting risky in here. I don't trust you at all. Hey.
Hey.
It's cracking. What?
What's up?
What's up? You want to debate?
Yeah. Bro, it's kinda feedback looping. I need to stop here and scream. Okay, cool. I was actively running, by the way, and you're muted.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
cool. All right. I wanted to debate something really, really niche. Okay?
Okay.
Something I've been thinking about all day. So, nichest thing I could think of. You think that mass surveillance has no point in society and cannot and will not help society in any way and actually would increase violence in every single standpoint?
What is your argument?
My argument is that mass surveillance is, if implemented, will not decrease violence in any way.
Got you. Got you. Got you. All right, you ready?
That's yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Go ahead and state your premise about why you believe mass surveillance won't decrease violence.
Okay, so mass surveillance used by, let's say, Nazi Germany or the Gestapo and whatnot, or even other groups, just made violence become industrialized and commercialized by the companies, the government, or whatnot. And so there wouldn't be any person-on-person violence per se. Like, people wouldn't be in gangs shooting up people on streets, but you will have police officers beating black kids on the street instead.
Got you. Got you. Got you. I think mass surveillance and watching everybody and knowing exactly what the crimes will happen will allow people to feel a sense of safety and security and cause them not to do things. People don't do things when they're being watched. When people aren't being watched, people often do the craziest and most violent things of all time. People go into secret areas to get away with violent crimes. That's why people go into dark alleys to do violent crimes.
Exactly, but the thing is that the people who are doing violence will just shift. It's not going to get rid of violence. It's just going to make the violence be commercialized. The people watching will be like, you know what? I know exactly where my ex-girlfriend is and where she lives at every single moment of the day.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I should knock down her door.
Everybody has access to
Police
mass
officers.
surveillance? Are you saying everybody has?
The police officers or the people watching. There's got to be people watching, like police officers, the government, the people in government.
Are you saying that
There's
everybody has
been
access?
examples. No.
Oh, okay. If it's
No.
not everybody having access, that's a moot point.
No.
Because if
this is working, no. I don't know if I'm lagging. I got terrible service.
no, you're
but
working.
No.
You're working. So here goes the thing, right?
What I'm saying is
Go ahead.
that the people who have the access to it will abuse it, and then would cause more violence.
People who have access to it already abuse it, and
If you can hear me,
and it's-
hello.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Am I known?
What? I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
You lagged out for me, so if you can restate what you said.
Oh, sorry. Mass
Real quick.
surveillance. Mass surveillance would work. We don't have enough mass surveillance. We need even more mass surveillance to make sure people, because there's no surveillance around my area, and I got my car stolen from front of my house.
Yeah, I live in Georgia. There's flock cameras every single street. I see. Going to Atlanta. There's flock cameras. There's millions of cameras everywhere I live, and it's disgusting. I feel like I'm being watched in every corner of my house. I feel like I can't get away from it. I feel like if some police officer said, "Ooh, that black boy looks a little vulnerable," I come over here and beat my ass. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Living in the South and
And
being
so you don't do anything.
surrounded. I don't do anything, but I know that someone else can do something to me because I have access to the information that makes it available for them to do something to me. Like, look at, for example, there was a bunch of cases of police officers abusing their powers and using flock to track their ex-girlfriends, to abuse them or murder them or actually commit some type of sexual assault to their exes.
Yeah, but that's not an issue of mass surveillance. That's an issue of the person on an individual basis, not an issue of mass surveillance in itself. The argument was that mass surveillance would cause more. This is not, this is on an individual basis.
Yeah, But mass surveillance allows for the violence to be used by the people using mass surveillance.
So you prefer
The government,
it to be hidden as opposed to be known to everybody, because now we know about it. We now know the violence is going on, and we can report on the violence because it is being recorded. So you would prefer it
yeah,
to just be hidden.
I prefer no cameras be around
That
everywhere.
would cause
I
way
prefer
worse.
it privatized. Like if someone was there, I own a business, I put up a camera. I only see the camera on my business, not
I
like I can see all the cameras in the Detroit area or something. You know?
Well, recently I got attacked, and there are no camera footages of me getting
Yeah,
attacked, and I would prefer that we
I
have some mass surveillance. That would have been way better.
yeah, I would say yes. Surveillance is important, but surveilling every inch of every single thing of everyone's lives is not important.
People do horrible, evil
Surveilling the
things.
streets, maybe.
People do horrible, evil things.
Yeah, but I think the evil things the government can do is way worse than the evil things a single person can do.
Nah, I
The government can
think
do more
people.
evil than a singular person.
I think that people are way worse.
I think people are way worse than the government can
Well,
be evil
the government
in
didn't
the
burn.
same way that
The government didn't steal my car and burn my foot.
that
Time's
is
up.
true.
Thank you.
All
I
right,
appreciate that.
that was kind of a hard one. I like that debate. It's kind of hard. You're really good at it, Loki.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Have a lovely day. Appreciate you.
I will. Awesome.
Good. I believe. I don't think I got Mew and Miss. No, I think I did get Mew and Miss. I'm not quite sure. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Could we get down, baby? Could we get down to down to down? Could we get walking around with all that? You're way too keen, this ain't a kid's show. So glad I got a call back. Since I'm your nigga night, be my loyalties low. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, do you like it like that? We'll see. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, then I like it like that. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free.
All right. So we got about 40 minutes left of the stream. We'll continue this another day. I was testing this out to see how it'd go in Discord. It didn't go as bad as I thought. This was actually pretty chill. I appreciated it. Pretty cool. I liked it. So you guys don't have to be in the waiting room if you don't want to be. We're just gonna continue the stream regular. So how did you guys like the debate stream? How did you guys like it? What was your thought process overall on the debate stream? How do we feel about that? I don't know if this is unhealthy or Moose Tracks ice cream. Moose Tracks is one of the most unhealthy ice creams on earth. What are you talking about? It was funny and interesting. Sounds fun. It was your best ideas. You didn't debate if Joseph Joestar is the best Joestar. You'd have to join the chat and talk about that. That's what you do. It's amazing. It's dope. It's dope. Well, just have fudge text. Also, this is Peak. Happy you enjoy it. Pretty cool. I think you should do some larger debates. Maybe get onto some panels. I think you do excellent. I usually steamroll when I do debate panels. I usually steamroll like crazy. It's really sad. Do we donate to debate? No, you don't have to donate to debate. You could have just joined the stream. You could have just joined the exclamation point Discord. Risky. Why do you look like you don't know what sleep is? This is just my face. I just look like this all the time. You never let me debate. I didn't think I've been abandoned. I'm sorry. Every time you join, you didn't say anything. So I will be doing another one. Yeah, it's okay. And the social manipulation abilities. I kind of am a little bit. That's okay. Also, please don't be intimidated talking to me. don't be intimidated. That'd be great if you could just not be intimidated. I know it's kind of a big ask to not be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. You know what I mean? You did. I got you in there twice. You have the same name as in chat. I got you twice. Got you twice in there. It was interesting. What the? I'm just a guy. Be not afraid. Playing this Black King is intimidating. Seems stable, I guess it's fine. I'm just a guy. To ask a Sisyphean question, I'm Bankai 2525. It was the only reason that I joined your stream on or Discord. That's fair. That's fair. This is fun. I enjoy talking to you. Thanks. You expect me not to say bye-bye your Conquerors hockey. So let's do this again. This will be fun. It's a guy. How does it feel? Be not as average as others. I used to do relationship topic debates. I might do more debate stuff later eventually. But right now, I'm going to end the stream and plot for videos tomorrow because I need to work on that. I got to plan a trip. My wife's birthday is coming up in 14 days, so I got to start planning that trip. No problem. Have a lovely day or night, wherever you're at. New video comes out at 8 o'clock. Hopefully you'll be there for that. I'm out. Peace.